did you do that? How did you do that? Did you think it was?
How you doing, people? Welcome to the stream. I am just about on time. I have to do this every stream. I have to If that's really loud, tough shit for a minute. I think it's breaking. I gotta get a new one. Not microphone, just the stand. That was only a tenner. I've had that for about 3 years. No, that's a lie. I've had it for 5 years. That went quick. Fucking thing. I moved it and I just massively adjusted it in the wrong place. You can hear me, right? Oh man, peeks in. How you doing, Jaran? Slayer Matthias on YouTube. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Also on Twitch. That's loud. We have Zero, Lonely Girl, Smooch, I can't say words. FPS Fjord, Glenn, Mage Squirrel, Flash. Did I say Flash already? No, I didn't. Mark JPVVA, thank you very much for the streak. King, Smooch, Gravy, how you doing? Sorry, I got my phone. I got to sort some stuff out real quick and then change this over. Bear with me. Needs to go on charge. How excited are you for this week? We're nearly there. I know, right? Pauline, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Got a headache. Not sure how long I am in today. Fair enough. Hopefully that goes away soon. If not, get rest. I know you didn't ask for any backseat doctor shit, but you got it anyway. People will give it to me all the time when I don't ask for it, so you can have some. This is not tightening. I might lose my microphone here. Hold on. Aha! There we go. So that... Sorry if that's loud, but I think I just broke it. I did actually. Ah! You bastard. You're gonna get maintenance online. I just broke my mic stand. Right, give me a second, I've got to fix this and I don't want to deafen you at the same time.
That the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in there. Oh man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have them yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Woo! Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. I'm going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Woo. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Just saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream.
Did you hear every fucking sound of that? I just turned my microphone on halfway through. If you heard loads of screeching, that was fucking Gorilla Tape and it is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Fucking thing broke. I literally just jinxed. I went, oh, it's gonna break soon. You can hear me, right? Should be able to. Let's test it. Noises, sounds, things. No one's saying yes. You can? Good. I've got covered in fucking oil and everything now. This shit, amazing. I'm not sponsored by them. I don't need to be. Get some. Fuck my life. I didn't even get to say hi to everyone. I literally just started a bloody stream, and this connection here has a bolt either side that you have to undo and then put the pole in and then grip it. Well, the grip is gone, the bolt is gone, and there's loads of fucking oil coming out of it, so that's wrecked. Like I said at the beginning, it's only tennis was fine. But that has lasted me 5 years. Everyone say "ah" for the mic stand, because it just broke. Everyone say "ah." Oh, good start. Right, who have we got? Matthias, Joanne, Funky Monkey, and Dirty. I did say hi to everyone. We're going to do it again. Oh, right. We're on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously, and shit happens, but do you know what? That is never going to break. That's really good shit. That tape is insane. Oil in a mic, is that smooth? No, you dumbass. It's kind of... Oh, I can't even say it without non-adult words being used. Do you know anything about stuff and things, Smooch? Well, see, when two metal pieces of stuff go together and they need to make sure that they fit properly without any... Yes, lubrication. That's the word we're looking for. That's what the oil is for. Fucking... Someone give me an Infinite Archive Almost Immortal Warrior, please. Quickly. Oh, dear. Buddha, thank you very much for the stub. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. First time catching you on stream. Return and play. I played about 2 months in the past and just want to say I appreciate the hard work you put into your videos. I've learned lots. Thank you very much, Dirty Dan. That is absolutely amazing, and you're welcome. Pam, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Lose for something else. See, there's always one, isn't there? Someone has to take it too far, because we all know what we really meant, but someone has to explain it to those at the back. Oh, dear. Damn, Erwin, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. He said it. I did say it. To prevent function. Sure, exactly. You hate function? Fuck off. Sound doesn't work. Shout out doesn't work. Oh my god, I haven't even got the bot running. Yeah, because the microphone broke. Oh, my headphones are dying as well. Anything else? My microphone just fell out and broke, so I had to gorilla tape it to the stand. I've now got to be attached by this wire, which is uncomfortable because my headphones are dying. And we need an Almost Immortal Warrior Infinite Archive version. We're gonna go as far as we possibly fucking can, and if I have to stay up, I have to stay up. Fuck it. The bot is working now, by the way. It's on. Oh, dear, oh dear. What a day. It's because of all the prep and everything. Just other stuff needs to be ready for next week, before next week happens, because I can't tell you absolutely everything, but obviously Amsterdam's happening, so I need stuff on the channel to be ready so that things can still be released while I'm away. What can you do? Hey, Time, how you doing? Zion's equipment is going hard on April the 1st vibes. Yeah, I've just fucking broke. Everything just broke. April the 1st doesn't count after 12 o'clock in the middle of the day, and instead, everything just broke anyway. Hope you're having a good day so far. I'm not. Everything just broke. Everything. Thank you, though. Did we get one? Did we get Infinite Archive, Almost Immortal Warrior, Trevelyan, or Adrea, or whoever's fucking got one? Can't wait for the Jubilee event. Finally get a chance at my Abner Tharn daggers. Ooh, I forgot about those. They're mega. Adrea, the mighty Adrea. We are going for it. We are on the actual update 41, which we have been all week. And we are on the actual, in fact, Almost Immortal Warrior Infinite Archive version. And Tempest. And we are going to fucking go for it today. Normally this is, we'll see if we get some good results. No, we're gonna go for it. Like we did the other day. Like that run, you know, the one before the patch? We want one like that. But the mic broke was not April Fool's. It was not an April Fool's. No, it actually broke. This here, this little metal thing that you can't really... Oh my god, my camera's gone and died and made me look like Casper. This thing here has a little socket in there where the metal pole from here that it's screwed into sits in. And the fucking thing slipped out and the bolt went and it won't hold in. So, fucking rip. Luckily, one of the airbeds that we have for the kids when they have extra people over broke the other day. I know that sounds really weird. Let me finish. One of the airbeds broke. Luckily, due to that, I brought some fucking Gorilla Tape just to patch it for the time being, which was a temporary fix. Due to that, luckily, we had Gorilla Tape in the house, which meant when my microphone just broke on stream, I had an instant resolve. Imagine being prepared. Cody, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Table Fools 1 hour early. I'm not 1 hour early. The clock's changed, dumbass. Slayer, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Finish your lazy bones with details. Okonsol takes it to the new level. It's insanely mad. Anyone who's listening, I can verify it is advertised. Thank you very much first of all, for that statement. And secondly, for taking the time to try it, to be able to have that opinion. You are a legend. Also, if you don't like it, you're allowed to say that too. But at least you've tried, so now you do have relative experience enough to know the difference. I need to buy some potions, then we're going in. Whee! Do I have money on this guy? Yes, we have money on this guy. Of course we do. Been in Infinite Archive for about a week. Looks like it's amazing. It is. It depends on what you put it with, obviously, because you can make it bad. But on the surface, it's nice. It's really nice. It saves you a lot of hassle. The only thing you have to do now is decide what you're going to sacrifice when you're making your own builds. Excuse me, Essence of Health. We had a tiny pizza earlier. I was good. I had a tiny one because I don't want to mess my stomach up before I go to Amsterdam. I'll take that. 40k! That was way too expensive. Why did I pay for that? Skinflint fucker. 33, that's more like it. That dude just got 7k extra for no good reason. Congratulations, you fucking tanker. I'll take that, and I'll take that. And then we'll go to the place where the stuff and things happens. Adrea, we're going for it. Doing August builds is the whole reason I decided to play the game again. Nice! I'm glad people are using them, and I'm glad to find them helpful. But just remember, when you're making your own builds, I mean, technically, it can feel like it's less complicated. Like playstyle and all the rest of it. But you have to consider you have to sacrifice 5 whole skills in an ultimate. So it's really hard making those decisions. Harsh, thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciated. You're an absolute legend. 10 gifted subs to the channel, people. Look at that. Fluffing the pillows, because you know full well when I'm away for the weekend in Amsterdam, the subs are just going to bomb. Because no one's watching, because I won't be there. Hello, Zion, Twitch Ninjas and YouTube Ninjas. Jesse, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. If you've just received a gifted sub on Twitch, make sure you say thank you to Harsh in the chat. And do a fart as well, because then we can say thank you, Harsh fart. Because that's funny. I need loads of those. Fuck, I nearly ran out. Seems really quiet today. What's going on with it? Where's my volume? There it is. Oh shit, Zero's here. What did he say? Let me scroll up again. Using lazy bones is epic. Dude, if you're using the Infinite Archive version, you listen. If you're using the Infinite Archive version, you basically have hemorrhage on tap. It's ridiculous. Spamming Dungeon Finder at level 10 is way better than killing the same Kwama over and over and over. Got 2 new builds started while double XP is going. There you go. Level up in the chat if you want to see the same guide as my fire saw. That helps you a lot. You learn about your character, you level passively, like nice and steadily, and you figure out your own play style along the way. And you don't miss stuff. Tomorrow's your birthday. You have to say it tomorrow then, Jesse. We can't say it today. You're just getting in there just in case I'm not here. Like, oh, Zai's not going to be streaming tomorrow, so we'll just get my birthday in now so everyone knows. I am streaming tomorrow. Happy birthday for tomorrow, dude. What class is Lazy Bones? The clue is in the title. So, Bones. It's not a dog class. What do you think it is? It is as simple as it sounds. Flesh with 5 gifted subs. I didn't press the Dragonborn. Jay Hilly turns 12 tomorrow. He doesn't turn 12. I'm pressing the Dragonborn. Thank you very much. Finish my burn, no, going for off balance. Now going for off balance. Nice. You know the rules, people to fight, again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take their place to stream. I have to kill you instead. Thank you very much. Try it on my Garboni Big Bones. Red, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Finish my burn bit. I read that one already. Lazy Bones link. That works. Or you can put Infinite Necro. Go ninjas. Pressing it. What the fuck was that? Jesse, how many years young are you tomorrow? Back to ESO after an 18-month hiatus. Move to PS5 to Xbox to start from scratch. Nice. All the experience you have on a brand new account. You are going to love it. It's actually quite fun. I've done that many times. Even in Zion Ninjas, hope everyone survived Egg Day. Just about, dude. I had a bit of a sugar crash, but I'm all good. 34 years young. You catching me up, dude. Mega. Guess what happens? Fuck all. Keep playing games. Keep having fun. Boing.
Don't mind me. I'll just look elsewhere for this.
Buddha's in the chat. Buddha got a shout out. Upms, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Beatdown and... Where's my potions? What in the land of fuck juice? I meant... Ah, that's why. I ran out of the other ones. I knew that. Even Zion Ninjas, hope everyone... No, I read that one already. I caught up. I put an extra buff on him. We've got fucking tremor scale. Go us, right? Rob, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're going for it today, people. The Infinite Archive, Almost Immortal Warrior, and Tempest, side by fucking side, with Update 41 intact. We need focused efforts to show it off. What was that in the land of fuck juice? Yes, that's exactly what I said. It's almost like you heard the words I said. I'm taking that. Let's go, Ducky Fuzz. Welcome to the stream, the ultimate tag team. I can keep your resistance up for you if you like.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker, to you as well. You getting defensive perks again all day? I actually went for some yesterday, and then I got shafted, so I think the game just disagrees with me either way. Coyote Astronaut with the bits. He started the hype train. Uh-oh, look out. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciated bit and cake in the chat. For those of you on board the hype train, you need to drop bits and subs. Gifted subs also count. Rob with the bits as well. Don't forget, if you buy a minimum of 1,000 bits in your lifetime on this channel, you will unlock your first Ninja Star. There are many more after that, but the first one is at 1k. That's a badge and emote that you will keep forever because you basically bought it. There are some rather shiny ones out there, but I don't expect to see those today because they are too fucking expensive. However, one person does have the Platinum Ninja Star, 2 people have the Gold Ninja Star, and 2 are actually very close to the Gold Ninja Star, so they do exist. But the other ones are along the way. Don't need to taunt. Clockwork City has been busy the past few days. I wonder why. Probably because it's a dead game. That would make perfect sense. It's exactly the sort of logic that people use online. Meow. Boing. That fucking video has replaced meow with a cat sound instead. It's one of the kids' fault. They sent me a fucking video of a cat watching loads of cars go past. And yeah, when I'm running really fast, I will usually make car noises because it's fun. But there was a cat watching the cars go past. It kept going meow, meow. And it's stuck in my fucking head. So enjoy. Rav, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Who did bits? Turtle Swatter. Thank you very much indeed. 800. You must have a Ninja Star by now. Took Custom Nightblade into Infinite Archive Update 41. I got through out solo, not even companion for the first time. Nice. Congratulations. How you doing, Sky? Welcome to the stream. I'm calling queues to log in on Thursday around 10 a.m. EST. Calling queues to log in on Thursday around 10 a.m. Why? Because of the event? You're calling it now. You made it up all by yourself. Rav is in the chat, by the way. We are on a hype train. Level 2, 46% in, 3 minutes remaining. Gilbertina's beginner tanks up. So, here's the thing. Everything in the game is equally as relevant, regardless of how long you've been playing, whether you're a beginner or not, because everything is accessible to you right away. Even crafted stuff or overland stuff that you haven't actually interacted with or crafted yourself, you can get from other people. Stuff from dungeons, trials, arenas, whatever, you can get straight away as well. Obviously, if you're lower level, you'll out-level it, but you can get it straight away. So there isn't a beginner or else type thing, just whatever you want to use. However, there's about 7 tanks on the channel. Take your pick. One of them might help you. Beginner, when it comes to tank, is more about your ability to play as a tank rather than what you are technically using. Focus efforts is overrated. Full coffers and lessons learned is where it's at. Trass, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I think you're lying, but welcome anyway. Demon Cat, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits, by the way. Much appreciated. Brawl and Blitz, yes please. Andrea, you already know this, but just in case, when we get to like 5 or 6, if it gets really tricky, magma shell, but do it near me. And I'll keep this polar thing near you as well. Good afternoon, Zai. How you doing? We're in a hype train. It's either going to derail or go to the next level. That's up to you. White Tiger, how you doing? People, we need excitement and encouragement because it's nearly Amsterdam time. And I'm not going to get focused efforts any other way if you don't shout about it in the chat. So we need emotes and all that shit to happen. It's like when you ask the audience to clap and nobody does. They just look around going, I'm not doing it unless you do it. Someone's got to start it. Whee! There you go. That'll work. Much excite. Oh, yeah. I've been missing out on your streams thanks to my truck breaking down and the company doing recoveries all weekend. Well, that sucks. Hopefully you're back in action. Slow clap, gradual. Dude, I can't even.
Excellent.
You can't help it, can you? I was going to say at least somebody tried. I don't know if that counts. Try the Hard Rock Cafe in Amsterdam. Their chocolate cake is to die for. I'm sure it is. Do you know how much there is to do in an entire city while I'm there for a short period of time? I won't have time to do all the things people recommend. I don't have all the time to do the things here. Focus efforts, go, go, go. See, that's more encouragement. Much better. Someone farted, which means poo RNG, but never mind. Might get it. Amsterdam's part of a Jubilee account. Right, let's go. We're going to get all the good stuff today. Adre is going to get all the good stuff as well. He's going to get the Iron Atro transformation every round. Guaranteed. Calling it now, just in case it happens, because then I can shout dibs on the internet and everyone can think I'm great. It's a real thing. That's what humans do. They state the obvious when it's obvious, because that's the best time to state the obvious. And then, when it obviously happens, they go, see, I was right. Yeah. You get all the girls, mate. All of them. Oh, shit. Hype train is over. For those of you that took part, enjoy your emotes. By the way, people, just in case you didn't know, there was an email the other day. Hype trains have been altered. The next one's not for another hour, but no pressure, because it's really fucking hard to get to. But there are unique emotes to certain hype train levels now. Level 10 has a unique emote that you have not seen yet. At least not from me. Read that already. Let's go focused efforts. Let's hope so. Flying all over the US, companies dime 4 airports in 4 days. You'd live in the life. You're busy as fuck. I'm going on a plane this week for the first time in like 5 fucking years, which is weird because when I was on planes 5 years ago, that was also like the first year or 2 years that I've ever been on them. So I went 30 odd years never going on a plane, then went on a plane like 5 times in the same year, technically 10 because you go backwards and forwards, and then we had 5-year gap because of fucking COVID and everything else. Like a gold capper. There's stuff and things. Some of that. Weapon enchant increase. That'll work. Better than shit. But we want focused efforts. Adre is going to get it before me because that's how the game works. Cup of tea. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Cool name, by the way. It's spelled exactly how we say it. So for people that think everyone speaks with the same accent as those in fucking Downton Abbey, you're wrong. We don't say cup of tea. We don't do that. We say cup of tea. And that's exactly how we spelt it there. See? Except we don't put X at the beginning. Hence the username Sky Knight. That makes more sense now. I get it. Good joke. Not letting the Merc taste Rose and drive the proper side. Proper side. You wish that was a real thing. Do you know what the proper side is, Smooch? Whichever I fucking feel like. Do you know how much it would cost to drive all the way fucking there? When it's only an hour flight? Fuck that noise. And what would I even do with it? I'm going to spend most of my time fucking drunk anyway. So I can't drive. Fuck that. Say crumpets and tea. We don't say crumpets and tea. We don't have crumpets with tea. We don't even have crumpets. Nobody fucking eats them anymore. Grab a delight for luncheon with me. Dude, we don't say that either. And EU get better models of cars. See, there you go. Crap, that one. You should get there about 3 or 4 hours before you... Please don't tell me how to get on a plane. Oh my god. I'm aware that you have to get there with enough time to get through security and all the rest of it. I'm not 5, don't worry. They've sent me places all by myself on massive long flights. I've done it, don't worry. I'm sure I can manage to get to the airport in my local area and jump on a 1-hour flight all by myself. Sleep time, guys. Have fun. Erwin, thank you for watching. Beer and cake in the chat. For anyone who enters or leaves, it's Icy Boy. Oh, fuck, it is as well. Oh, no, it's not. It's lightning. It's Mulmanamanamanamana. Did you know you will not be on the ground while flying? That is new to me. Did not know that. I thought we were just going to hover like the snakes do in ESO. Especially important to fill your pockets with metallic objects. I fucking give up. Why do I bother streaming? Just get abuse off people. Everyone's rude. Miss the days of no security and people have to see you off literally at the gate. Yeah, there's a reason why that can't happen. We're not going into that. Let's just say people started to use their brains. Humans cannot be trusted. Read that already. All by myself. Yes. In fact, the first time I went to the US was 2 ZOS. And I'd only been on a plane once before for like 2 hours. And they were like, hey, here's a 7-hour flight. We're playing. Like, that's amazing. And also, was your longest flight ever? Bear in mind, again, I've only been going on planes for like the last few years. San Diego, that was 11. So, Baltimore was like 6 or 7. Mexico was about 9. Los Angeles was 10. And San Diego was 11, I think. But on the way back, I can't sleep on planes at all because you sit up and it's uncomfortable. On the way back, I ended up getting an upgraded seat and I just laid there asleep, drunk with fucking Pikachu on. It was brilliant. Best sleep ever. Hindsight, I may have been a terror as a child, fly solo. Again, different experiences. The ashtrays stick to the chewing. Yuck. You don't even get ashtrays in cars anymore. It's been able to walk to the terminals about having a flight to catch, get the exercise. Okay. Even Zion Ninjas. Skellington, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Read that already. Read that already. Little bag of flour just in case you need to make an emergency. Shut up. Oh dear, oh dear. I think people have completely misunderstood the point of the conversation. I'm not new to it. Just haven't been for ages because COVID was in the way, like it is for most people. Boing. I was supposed to go over there twice, over to US twice last year, but the prices were way too fucking expensive because the event bumped the prices up, and also the whole it's not COVID anymore bumped the prices up as well. So they kind of double dipped on it, and it was going to cost me like $7 grand to get to fucking Las Vegas. So I said, fuck that. Emergency bread is the best bread. I'm not eating bread, so that's useless. Why the fuck?
Which name is preferable? Inkslayer?
Go on, please. Why the hell have I used an ultimate? It's one of those situations where, like, if you say the time in your area, everyone tells you the time in their area when you didn't ask. You get that. DJ ANK, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So as soon as someone asks you in front of everybody else, what's your favorite color? They ask me directly, what's your favorite color? Even if I answer or don't answer, everyone else tells you theirs. I did not say you should eat bread. See, Smooch is answering already and I didn't even ask. That's what she does. You're going there, aren't you? Smooch is obviously going there. She lives there. Not to dox anyone or anything, but, I mean, she has stated several times that she's real life Lyris. Come on, come on. Fuck yeah. Boyfriend is driving. Fair. It just means you'll be hammered. No feet on the fucking dash. There's Grebby. Mind you, you were over here not long ago, weren't you? But you went further north. I think you went to Scotland or something. Cold place in December. Did it wrong. You go south for the winter. You don't watch cartoons? That's what the ducks do. New shield. Recipe? Not recipe. Style page. Come on, come on. Oh, you suck feet. Extra magica, yes. No focused effort yet. You get one? I'm flinging that. Oh, shitbag. Bastard! He's got one. Last week was in Portugal. You get around. That came out completely wrong. Take it any way you like. That came out wrong as well. Fuck it. Can't. No. Not talking, Zynoid. See that hole? Digging a huge one. Oh, man. You get around. Keep digging. That's what I said. You don't get to say it. I said it first. It wasn't your idea. Stop dibsing. You're dying? Do it quietly. Then I said Smooch gets around. Tee-hee. I did. The Bash, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. That way I think you should just sit in silence. On my own stream? Fuck that. People will leave. I have to make noises. Oh, shit. Laughing my ass off your cut. Thanks, mate. Much appreciated. I remember to hilariously laugh in your face when you feel better about yourself. Dumbass. Wouldn't leave. Okay, I'll get around this weekend. It's Friday. I think it's Friday. 4th to 5th to 6th. Dates are all skew with this month. They're all over the fucking place. I don't know how to leave. No, you're always here. My fucking eyes give me loads of shit today. It's been really dry. No, why don't you get some... I've got some. When you get some glasses... I've got some. I've got stuff. I'm just whinging about it because it's annoying. Andrea just crashed. After fucking McForearms came in. He's dead. We gotta wait. I could go into the next room, but I won't. I didn't realize he was dead. Otherwise, I would have given him the opportunity to pick up a fucking vision. Rename your channel to Infinite Archive Gaming. No, I should not. Because that wouldn't make any sense since I'm already trademarked and copywritten as a real brand and company. Good effort, though. You should name yourself I'm Here Every Day. See how that works? I'm half here for your personality, but most of the game knowledge and expertise. I'll take that. Much appreciated. Riansu said hello. How you doing, Riansu? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Here's a ninja button. Can't wait I have so much ultimate. Unnecessary. Get off, spell fucker. I don't even need the tree heals at the moment. I could just block ulti all day long in case... No, Adrea's not going to drop ads anyway, so I don't need the block ulti. Fuck it, we'll use the heals. I always alternate between that tree heal and block ulti depending on who's with me and depending on how far in we are. At the moment, I mean, it doesn't even matter. Tomfoolery all day long. Love it. Ooh. Really are fun to watch. My second favorite ESO stream, I'm gonna be honest. Second favorite? Oh, did you hear that?
Humiliation.
Yeah, that. Second. I got a big L tattooed on my fucking head. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Medic is your fair? Okay, that's fair. I can't argue with that. So, I'm second to Batman. I am not that dude with the dodgy mask and tights. I'm most definitely not a Robin. But in second to Batman is pretty good. First favorite for me. Thank you, Dylan. See, Dylan likes me. If people don't understand what the fuck I'm talking about, by the way, you need to go watch Medic. Medic is fucking banging. Epic streamer, but at the same time, he has the Batman voice. Second to Batman, not bad, not bad. Yep. I mean, Batman beat the shit out of Superman, which doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. But that'll work. Balls. Damage taken by magical attacks is decreased. Or direct damage increased. That's status, so... Because some of them are. Fuck it, we'll take that. We'll take the defensive one. Batman needs a Robin. Also needs a Batgirl and a Joker. Mascast, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Here's a button for you. Bet you didn't know that was coming. The tank has got focused efforts before the deeps. Can you believe it? Boing. You gotta be Harley. You know what? Batman's got a lot of good characters as a franchise or as a unique world, if you like. Gotham itself has got some cool stuff. Miss, not mess. Oh my god, I miss Batman and Robin. Why? They haven't had a good one for a while. They had it right, and then they fucked it up. Or they gave up. To be honest, I've never seen Medic stream at night. Zai's right. See? Exactly. He's busy jumping off buildings and going, where are the drugs? Does it all the time. He talks exactly like Batman. The good Batman, not the shit one. There's a shit one? Yes, there is. Batfleck. Was actually in Gotham series before you started your stream. Nice. That's actually pretty good. Haven't seen the whole fucking thing, but I did start watching it a long, long time ago, and it was pretty good what I saw of it. Spoiler. Knew someone in it. I can't say names. Not allowed. Friend of a friend. Had to do some artwork for a project where certain individuals were part of it. It was fucking mega, but that's all you're getting for now. Love the old Batman movies. What do you call old? You said hello, motherfucker. Can you link his channel? No, because it's on Twitch, and the link for shoutouts is only on Twitch. It doesn't work on YouTube. You have to have an actual link for it. Go look him up. Just look up Medic. Time to farm Hall of the Runecarver Ice Staff. Oh, you going for that? So you're Wonder Woman? I am Wonder Woman. This is exactly who I am. Can't you see my invisible plane? Should let me guess, you're not going to tell me you know someone at Zos. Obviously I know someone at Zos. They invited me there twice. I have seen them in the face, but yeah, it was brilliant. The whole series was brilliant. I can't believe they fucking dumped it or finished it. I mean, Bane was funny and questionable, but then that dude's fucking brilliant anyway. I'm taking that. Tell us, what does Zos look like? It looks like a big fucking building with people in it. Been trying to farm for your build since Thursday. 75% almost there. Oh, you're going for the cheapest possible cost to make it, so you're gonna have the whole thing full? That's gonna be brilliant. Hardy's a great actor. Dude, you see him fucking Venom? Oh, he's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, he's good in everything he does anyway, but Venom is definitely one of my favorites. Venom's crap. No, it's not crap. It's not crap. If you think it's crap, you don't have a sense of humor, and you don't like good actors. Simple as that. Venom's fan-fucking-tastic. Edgy. Love it. You eat their heads. The best bit, for me, out of all the movies, is when he jumps into the fucking fish tank. Or just before he jumps in the fish tank, actually. He gets the fucking... Is it when he jumps in? And he pulls the lobster out, bites into it, and he's really upset that it's dead. He's like, this is dead. And he's just staring like a fucking lunatic. Absolutely brilliant. You probably like Deadpool. Yes, of course I do. You missed Carnage. I need to see it so bad. I'll admit that that one isn't, in my opinion, as good as the first one, but it's relevant. So they're both good. But matter of taste, I guess. Venom's one of my favorite fucking good guy, bad guys, whatever you want to fucking call him. Deadpool is great. Cannot wait for the third one. Have you played Spider-Man 2? Venom in that game? Oh, man. So good. So bloody good. If you don't like Deadpool, then you're wrong. You are wrong. That's exactly what it is. You don't even get an opinion. Opinions are banned for the rest of your life if you don't like it. If you don't like it, stop watching TV. You don't like anything. Unless you... Yeah, you probably just like Teletubbies. And they're creepy as fuck anyway. CGI Shadows, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Meow. You're welcome to your opinion, but you're wrong. I love that. Wolverine, Deadpool, and Venom are fantastic. Yeah, I know about Deadpool 3. I'm hype. Yeah, fucking Venom's brilliant. But not just because Venom's cool as fuck, because he is, but because Hardy absolutely fucking nailed it. He did really well. He played a proper... I'm confused by everything. I've got two brains going on at once in my head. Psycho. He did a really good job of it. Watch movies to enjoy them, not to criticize. It might be a bad movie, but I don't care. No, there's nothing wrong with that. We talked about that the other day when we talked about AVP. Some films, you don't have to sit there and media studies the fuck out of it. I did that for myself for like fucking years. And understanding how things are made and producer and director decisions, fair enough. That's sure. Having that knowledge is great. Being able to spot it is great, but that also can take away some of the fun. You don't have to analyze the crap out of something to enjoy it. Oh, he's great and crazy too. Oh, he's brilliant. Wankers! Absolutely love it. You love looking at Hardy? Okay, fair. I still haven't seen Mad Max, though. I've obviously watched the originals a lot, but I haven't seen the new one. There's 2, actually, I think. Or supposed to be. Is there 2 out or 2 once 2 is out? Good, you'll like it, I think. How would you know if I'd like it or not? I could be acting. This all could be a lie. I might hate movies. Teletubbies, big hug. Teletubbies can fuck off. Teletubbies are freaky as shit. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Funny thing, I'm actually Hardy's identical twin. True story. I've seen him on stream. Mike is exactly the same. He looks identical to him. This is true. Just one. The second has been released. Hasn't been released. That's what I thought. That's why I checked. I wasn't 100% though. Because I haven't seen the first one, I haven't kept up to date. Still need to see fucking June. Remember all the original stuff. But I haven't even watched the recent ones. I knew that thing was over there and not dead. I was just testing you. Is Mike Hardy's twin or is Hardy Mike's twin? Tough one. I think Mike came out first. By like 30 seconds. Deadpool and Wolverine will be awesome. They will be. But yeah, Venom is definitely one of my favorite characters. He's 2 things. He's comical and he's hard as fuck. Just absolutely mental. The idea of it in Spider-Man 3 was pretty good in the older movies, which they then ended up being part of the Spider-Verse, multiverse, whatever. But the most recent Venom movies were fucking brilliant. And again, the game, Spider-Man 2, if you haven't played it, while it's very hard to pick a favorite game and all that with how many millions of fucking games there are now, especially when they come out like 70-odd games a year, like good ones at least, actual games, fucking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. I can still comfortably say that playing from start to finish, Spider-Man 2 is quite possibly one of the best games I've ever played. It is fan-fucking-tastic. Bob and Weaven, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You don't have to have played the other ones first, but I mean, if you have, then you understand what the fuck is going on. But you can pick it up as you go anyway. It just escalates. It's dramatic as fuck, and it's just constantly ongoing. Hail, your message is massive. It's gonna be a nice one, isn't it? Thank you for the sub. Massively appreciate it. And cake in the chat. People, we are nearly 900 subs. Let's fucking go. Bob and Weaven, welcome to the stream. When to see Bob Marley film on my birthday, it was mega. I highly recommend it if you like a sort of thing. Of course I do. I say of course I do. It's not that obvious, is it? Completely off topic, but I know still. Haven't seen. Will do. Oyo Zai Ninjas, Dodgy Steve in the back. Yes, you too. Loving the Lazy Sock Infinite Archive build. Does what it says on the tin. Glad I went all in on it because it was worth it in the archive and in standard content. Pale. It's the first time I'm ever going to say this. Hi. Normally I say, oh my god, it's Pale again. Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
I love Willie. Drinks all around.
It's Robert. Bob, you going to Amsterdam? I know it's about 8 million miles away from your house, but are you going? Just never asked. I know you go to places your side of the pond, but I didn't know if you were going over our house to get there. Not going to Amsterdam? How about when they announce locations and times and dates and stuff for the US one next year? You going to that? In fact, how many people in the chat are?
Hello, motherfucker.
I don't give a fuck what happens. I'm going. I risked it. It's dead. But it's going. We'll be trying to go to the US one.
My turn to pick the mimic fragment out of an ink puddle.
Mike,
I'm ecstatic.
Mike might go. Mrs. did up for the new arc, and I'll go on the DK tank this weekend. And I was using Lazy Sock Infinite Archive, guide her through the dungeons, collect skill points, and melts for every group. Noise. Depending on if I can drive or not. So, oh yeah, because you don't like heliplanes. If they have it anywhere on the West Coast, we'll go to the US one. So you're going based on a condition. Okay, got it. So yes or no doesn't come out of Zero's face. He has to be awkward. Mike's going to ring up his boss. And he's going to have one of those curly wires for the phone. He's going to go, boss. Fuck you, I'm not coming in. Click. And And he's just going to run. Smoke behind him, just running like fuck. True story. Visualize it. That's exactly how it's going to look. We also will be trying... This should be fairly easy for me to hit. Okay, fair. I mean, it's pretty accurate. See? Like the Stevie, yeah, basically. Oh, dear. You can ride with Buddha. Yeah, Buddha will drive. Buddha drives some miles anyway. He won't mind. It could be the ultimate road trip. The ultimate road trip. Buddha and Mike in a truck going to the ESO event, 10-year anniversary. And both of them can sit there and say, hey, I do this for a living. Because Buddha will be like, hey, I do the driving all the time. And Mike like, oh, weird, me too. I also get donuts all the time. Look. That's exactly what's going to happen. I can get away with that. He's a mod. I make the rules. Hangover ESO edition. Zai, all the pictures Mike running into fucking dickhead. And I will go just to see the legendary UK beer drinker drink everyone under the table. You got to get there early. You got the outro? Yes, that's what we wanted. If there's a collab, maybe, but I have twin baby that take priority. If there's a collab. A collab? Oh, Colorado. I read that wrong. There's an emote in the way. My bad. Couldn't see it properly. It makes more sense now. Azur, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are in the infinite of archives. I've got no focused effort, but Drea has got the Iron Atro transformation as the infinite archive almost immortal warrior with focused efforts. So stuff is dead. Mischief, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna stand in that because it's safer. Dude, that was ridiculous. That one. We're on throw it already. Throw it number 2. You're doing great. Excellent. I'd be better if my eye wasn't giving me shit. I also need to sit up straight because my fan isn't... It's difficult because my wire is yanking me down to the computer level. Whew. It'd be awesome if they have it in Vegas. Dude, I missed the last 2 Vegas events because I just couldn't afford to fucking go. It was ridiculous. Like I said earlier on stream, with COVID, travel then being open again, and with it being ZOS events or Twitch events or whatever was going on at the time, they've just bumped the prices up so much. So if I wanted to go from here to there at that point in time, it was going to cost me the best part of fucking $7 grand for the whole trip. So like, fuck that. But the 10-year anniversary, obviously I'm going to the Amsterdam one, but when the US one finally gets announced fully, I'll be going to that too. There's no way I'm missing out. Not a chance. Yozai, what are your thoughts? I remember when I said before, thoughts is not a real question. You're just expecting me to give you an essay in verbal, with verbal efforts. Verbal efforts. We're going for focused efforts, by the way. Name Endless Infinity. It's both ESO and Warframe. What do I think of the guild name? I mean, I think you can call it what you like. Play Warframe 2. Nice. I mean, I'm not sure what else I can do to support that. I mean, it's your guild. You call it what you like. If you like the name, that's what really counts. It doesn't matter whether I like it or not because we have different tastes. Opinion? There you go. That's correct. Your opinion. See, that's different to thoughts. That would be the correct way to address me. What's your opinion on this name? My opinion is, it's your name. If you like it, keep it. If you don't, change it. But, I mean... Endless Infinity, it's kind of like Endless, or Infinite. They're the same thing. So, why don't you just call it Bob? I do, but it's my favorite creator I was asking you. If you want an honest opinion, it's 2 words that basically mean the same thing. So, play on that, and find another funnier word, and just use that twice. Didn't want to find ESO April Fool's joke yet. Loads of stuff has gone on today. Loads of it. All over the fucking internet. I'm avoiding all of it because I'm not being that dumb guy that goes, is it real? You know, just in case. It was merged from Endless Archive and Affinity XP. Yeah, I gathered as much. But Endless Archive was changed to Infinite Archive, which is technically the same meaning, but just a different word. Call it Archive. Call it Book Club. We could be here all day naming other people's skills. We're not going to do that. We're going to draw the line there. But you get the idea. That was fun. Only reason I do that is because if everyone else tells me to do theirs as well, I can't. Redundant. Yeah, redundant uselessness. Nah, double negative. That turned my brain upside down for a second there. So how are you besides the eye? Not too bad. Fucking, I'm a bit tired though, to be fair, because lots going on in the brain, in emails, and in preparation for next week and everything. It's very, 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 not, I don't want to say stressful, just busy. Really busy at the moment. Buying food in Vegas. No, it was just getting on the plane that was the problem. It was too fucking expensive. But anyway, that was a couple years ago. I'll take that. Tired, never. A little bit. I said Zayed. That is a smush of Zai and tired. I was Zayed today. There you go. Congratulations, you made a third-person statement about yourself by accident. Zayed. Who would do this for a living? Speaking of, I have a question about Infinite Archive. Is there any way to increase, besides buying, a class set drop rate? Be the class you want to be. So, if you're going for the DK stuff, be on a DK. If you're going for the Sork stuff, be on a Sork. So, yes. Short answer is that. I interrupted you. So, could you break down the Siren Strike more for stamina? It's on a DK, can't remember the specific one. You mean Venomous Claw? I mean, I answered that way too fucking quickly. So basically, it applies exactly the same, but on application, it does guaranteed poison status effect instead of burning. It does poison damage every tick, but every tick that it is still going, it will get stronger. So the longer you leave it running, the more damage you'll get out of it. If you overlap it, then you will weaken it, basically. However, if you put Dragon Knight, exclamation point Dragon Knight in the chat, there's a class guide there, and that is one of the first skills I go over in detail in the video. Lena, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Lavon on YouTube, also welcome. Is it Lavon or Lavon? I should know by now. You're in here all the time. What is it scaling? Like 12%? It's in the video. And it's in the skill. You just have to read the skill. It literally tells you right there. I understand the functionality might be confusing because people are like, well, I don't know how that really works. Well, per tick, it enhances. But the numbers are there. You should rename it again to Infinite Grind. No. They can't change the name of the Infinite Archive again. That would confuse people. 9% per 2 seconds. Bear in mind, you might have level 1. You might have level 1. Some skills change their stats depending on what level the skill is. You've still got 3% left of that, which will be level 2, 3, and 4. If people try to tell us what to do, put Dragon Knight in the chat. It's all there. That's awkward. That one. There's 4. In which case it's 9 then. Said. Should be 12, but I don't... maybe I missed it on the update. But either way, it will scale every single tick. They should rename it. That might also be enhanced with weapon and spell damage, that particular stat in the tooltip, because that, I don't recall. I don't recall 9%. May have done with the last update, because they had like 4 different patch changes. But I don't remember it being 9. Whee! Double check. It's in the video anyway. But if you want to get the most out of it before this becomes a very long conversation, because it's quite a quick one, it should be, leave it running. If you let it run down to its last tick, you'll get the most out of it. If you don't, then you won't. Pretty much simple as that. It could be one of those skills that if you're using it on something that isn't using damage stats, it has a lesser stat on the tooltip. But the tooltip isn't always exactly right because you have to consider crits and pen and all that kind of stuff, so it's just a base to go by. Iko is working on using Essence of SP and it hit harder per se. Fair enough. I mean, no. That's not what I mean. Skills that increase... sorry, not skills. stats that increase weapon and spell damage or magical or stamina will obviously make the ticks stronger. But I mean that 9% stat, I'm not sure if that's adjusted. So I remember that being 12. So, I mean, it could look different on a tank to what it does on a DPS. Outside of its actual raw damage itself. Headed home for the night. Good night. Dylan, thank you very much for watching. Much appreciated. Trying out build stuff on my stat markers. I've gotten focused efforts, ferocious support, ferocious fortification, and focused efforts again in my first 4 cycles. Lucky bastard! You're banned now. How dare you get better RNG than me? I'm joking, by the way. How you doing, Dave? Welcome to the stream. The Patreon perk, this would be easier than talking to one-to-one. I mean, it would be, but also you make it more complicated than it needs to be. You said, how does it scale? It does damage. It increases per tick. That's it. Same amount per tick. And it's in the video. But, I mean, you could book a one-to-one, and then we could talk about loads of stuff. And yeah, it would be a bit easier. Trying not to overcomplicate it. Sometimes the tooltip is exactly as it says. But, yeah, some things say X, Y, and Z amount of damage, and then if you have different stats, they say other things. An example for that would be the Engulfing Flames on the Dragon Knight. Engulfing Flames increases flame damage on target, but it's by a set percentage. That percentage is relying on your offensive stats to max. It will do 6%, but if you have lower offensive stats, then it will do a minimum of 3. So that percentage does change. You've got the raw damage of the skill, and then the buff. The buff and the damage from the skill are independent of each other, although they both scale, again, off the same stat. I'm just blather on about useless dog shit. That's fine. Some people do that. Some people just sit in their car while not having the car turned on while talking. Because obviously they're not allowed to use their phone while driving. Bluetooth. Yes, I know. I was trying to keep him out of prison. Whee! Buff, please. Fire? Thank you. It would help if skills fired, wouldn't it? Chip ag. Did I get the loot goblin? No, did I fuck? Same ones who wear a mask while driving. Or people when they've got their hood up driving. I'm not shady. Yeah, of course you're not. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I've hood up at the best of times. Even walking down the fucking street. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. But if you're driving, take it off. And if you're in a shop, take it off. Simple as that. Fuck, just got ferocious strikes and throw out flight. Still need werewolf avatar archive, by the way. Fair enough. Would you handed and dual wield both have single target direct damage abilities? Yes. So direct damage is well, first of all, your light attacks. There's a direct damage channel from rapid strikes. Also direct damage is the whirlwind, whirlblades, fucking steel tornado, whatever you want to call it. And then you've got the two-hander, which is obviously your execute, which is direct damage. Although it hits multiple targets, it's still direct. You've got wreck and blow, you've got carve. They all have elements of direct in them. So you've got lots of different skills that do one type or multiple types of damage at once. There is a video about that. Put beginner in the chat, exclamation point beginner, and that will give you a series called How to Get Good. One of the videos there tells you the different damage types that exist and how to spot them. I'm hit on 24/7. I'm ginger, so I burn. It's different. You have an excuse. Allergic to the sun. Yeah, I realize my allergies have improved with masks. Also while driving. You're a taxi driver. Whee! It's going to go down that avenue of having a harmless conversation is going to turn into people getting hashtag offended about stuff that's personally affecting them. Finish him?
Finish him.
Let's hope not. Let's hope it's not one of those days. Boing. I'm in actual Halloween masks. Not the face ones to keep the lurg out. People do that? Yes, they do. Saw some dude today had his fucking hood up in the car. All the windows up, tinted to fuck, hood up, over his fucking eyes. Like, dude, you can't see shit. You can't see anything. Evens Eye Ninjas, quick pop in from work. How you doing, Greg? Welcome to the stream. Hype 100. Level 100 hype trainer mode. Brilliant. Now nobody's going to do it. That was expensive. Rip holiday. Know your role, right? So a nurse and I wear a mask all day, even though they are optional patients and world is stinky. Yes, it is. That way. I don't have focused efforts yet, but I have got the wind, which is handy. I'm just running around dotting stuff while Adrea pulls it in. Red just baited the whole chat, by the way. I'm a nurse. It's like what firemen do. Yeah, I'm a fireman. And they instantly look around to see how many people follow the stereotype. It's true. Everybody, Red's a nurse. Had a major verbal fight with someone today in VCT. Healer wasn't healing whilst I was on a weakish tank but holding aggro. They said, I'll heal if you tank. Motherfucker, don't even heal. You just DPS. So someone's just being an asshole. Congratulations, you met someone you want to put on your block list. Miss Brick, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, I picked the wrong buff. Boo. Saw that the other day. There was a fire engine. There's a fire engine pulled into the petrol station. And as they pulled into the station, the dickhead put the sirens on. For no reason other than he could. Right? No other reason. And then looked around to see how many people gave a fuck. Nobody. Wound care nurse, not sure if a stereotype. I mean, sure. Candy stripper, dear oh dear. See, Mike was already there. Tell me to kill myself and piss off. Brilliant. What a nice person. What a great individual you had the privilege of spending the afternoon with. Mods no ban, please, just saying. They already know that. They're not thick. You don't have to over-explain how that works in stream. They're aware. Especially since they can hear me interacting with you. Except Mike, because he's not listening right now. Got straight blocked. You don't get banned for saying that. You only get banned for being an obnoxious shit canoe. Like, if people break rules, they get nuked. You have to break a rule first. Finish him. Right. I nearly jumped off the cliff then.
Let me just grab this.
Did I loot the chest?
Nothing to see here.
Nope, not at all. Ah, for fuck's sake. I'll take that. Bollocks. I need that, but I'll take... Oh, that's a tough one. I just want to finish that off to get rid of it so I don't get it again. Fuck it, we're taking it. Never understood why people feel the need to say that kind of crap to someone. Because they're fucking dickheads, that's why. And they're never going to not be a dickhead. You don't have to understand them. You will never understand them. You're not meant to understand them. They don't want you to understand them, and you'll gain nothing from understanding them. Understand, they're twats. That's it. That was quick, wasn't it? Easy, done. That's a twat. Congratulations. It's like bird watching. You have to have binoculars and figure out which one is which, except you don't need binoculars because they're right in your face. Oh, look, another wild dickhead. Ban. Easy peasy. It's such efficient use of your time as well if you just insta-nuke people like that. 100 bits from Daft Kitty. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Whee! Beer. I'll take it. What about mechanics? It fucking is. It's true. And one of the mechanics you have to pay attention to is whether you should or shouldn't block someone. I love it when people get offended for being blocked. Oh my god, I got blocked. Yeah, because you're a dickhead. Yeah, well, no, shut up, Torgan. Shut up. You don't get to be an asshole to someone and then be a victim at the same time. Boing. It's just pure attention seeking. You want attention for being that twat, and then you want attention for being victim afterwards. Like, just you can't have everyone's cake and eat it. You will get extremely fat. Yeah. The only thing I can do, but please don't be one. We have enough dickheads around. We do. This is true. The thing is, the last thing a toxic person ever wants to hear is that you don't want to be their friend. And that's a fact. They'll act all precious or really, really vulgar towards you. They'll be absolute fucking horrible bastards. But what they really want is attention. And as soon as you say, I don't want to be your friend, and you just nuke them, they genuinely get upset. It's true. In my 50 years of life, why has no one explained that to me, Zai? Because you weren't watching the stream at the time. That's why. Now you've seen it. Now you can save it and watch it forever. If it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, then it's a twat. Correct. Had aggro on the end of the boss in Castle Thorn. Healer was mang up 2 stuff and constantly hitting DPS boom. The thing is, it doesn't matter how you build as long as you are fulfilling your role. So we can nitpick about all the intricacies of their setup all we like. At the end of the day, did they have a heal? Were they supposed to have one? No, they didn't, and yes, they were supposed to. Did you give them the opportunity or ask to have a heal? Yes, you did. Did they provide one? No, they didn't. So who is in the wrong? It's really simple. The individual giving you shit. Some people are wrong, right when they're wrong. And that's not because they are, it's because they think they are, and you just need to walk away. Zero learned stuff. Off the top of your smart ASO head, do you have any good 4 or 5 piece set for DPS mag sword? You want the straight answer for that one? No. There are over 630, maybe 640 sets in the game. You can use every single set on every class apart from 7 sets. So there are a lot of possibilities or options in front of you. However, if you put Lazy Sork or Easy Sork in the chat, both of those are focused on Magicka. Both of those are variants of each other. Like Easy Sork is a 2-bar build, Lazy Sork is a 1-bar variant. Stuff in those videos might help you. Saw that coming, that's why I wanted to jump point. Thank you, no worries, you're welcome. To be honest, what's that? That's a statement of here's a set that has weapon and spell damage. Do you know how many of those there are? My answer was accurate. If I say one set, you're gonna go, what about this? What about this? What about this? What about this? And we're gonna be here till Christmas, and I'm never gonna answer everyone's questions. We'll be here for a long time. You're just regurgitating secondhand information. Business exists in this game. Laugh at everyone who says it. I know. I mean, some games, again, are very, 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 very linear, and they are designed that way on purpose. This isn't. There are an abundance of options. You'll be here all day deciding what to use. Here's a tip. If you see something you like the look of, try it in whatever way you want to try it, and see if it works for you, or see if you need to adjust it to make it work for you. If it doesn't work out, dump it, move on, and try something else. Play the game. But 2 videos, or 3 videos, Easy Sork, Lazy Sork, and Sorcerer. Put Sorcerer in the chat. I do go over some class identity type sets at the end. That's not saying you have to use those. That's not saying the other 600 options don't exist, but it might give you some insight as to what you might favor. Just offering sets. Yes, I know, but the question was at me and I already answered it. You're offering copy and paste secondhand information for 2 sets out of 640. Again, when there are that many variables, people offer an absolutes, pigeonhole people into not making any sense. YouTube tonight, really do appreciate it. You're welcome. I'd love to tell you a straight answer. I'd love to say, use that set. But I would be a massive liar if I did, and I would end up not offering you any real advice outside of I've answered a question now. What are your opinions on Arc Dev on Nightblades? Oh, Azir, we've been here a lot. You ask me absolutes all the time. You've got to learn soon. Listen very carefully. That set is not designed for a class. So what do you think my next part is going to be? You can use it on a Nightblade, yes. If you want to use it on a Nightblade, use it on a Nightblade. But you're just talking about a class, not a role, not a particular build setup. There's lots of things to consider. Loads of things. Didn't you want to be an accountant? Consider the variables. There's lots. I can say variables properly. Shut up, Mike. Would it be a good idea to bolster base damage if crit chance is crap? That is a fair enough question. Are you trying to deliberately have low crit, or are you restricted to low crit? I can't give you one-to-one build advice on stream, but I mean, answer that one, Skyner, and I can give you a more accurate answer to your question. That one I can actually answer, but I need to fill that gap first. So I'm going to level my healer shortly. Is there a healer crafted set you recommend? Nope. I recommend you have a look at some of the sets and decide what you want to do with them. We could be here all day. There's too many possibilities. I'm not trying to ask for absolutes. No, but you are. You have to think of the question you're asking to if you don't want to get the same response. 70 months, Mike? 70? That's almost lots of months. You are an absolute legend, and you're also the Dragonborn. Let's go. Oh shit, I've got to kill the boss. My bad. You know the rules. People to fight starts again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take their place to stream. I have to kill you instead. Thank you very much. Again, remember people, I will answer questions if I can. But if people constantly jump on that absolute bandwagon and always structure their questions that way, you're always going to get the same answer. You got to take in the information you're being given. Otherwise, we just go round in circles. So I'd love to help, but you got to understand what's best set in the game. If I've already answered, there are too many sets to consider that. Your next question of what's best for hit, same thing. I know my final product is going to be your Hisskeeper. Just wondered if there is anything I should be checking out in the leveling process. Yes, your levels and your passives. So here is some actual direct advice for that. And this is for anyone making a new build. Ready? Do not farm gear to farm gear. You are wasting your time. That's to help you. You are wasting your time. Spending all that time tempting RNGesus to magically fill up your sticker book or waste resources to get a certain set in order to go kill stuff to get another set, you're spending twice as much time getting what you need. If you need to go get something, go and get it. I'm sure you've picked up loot already, right? I'm sure you've put on a hat or some shoulders or a weapon, which means you are already playing the game. You're already completing content. So go use that to get what you need. What about farming NDSR or VDS or sets for VDSR? Same thing. Bear in mind that my brain is not an absolute sludge pile of shit doing nothing in the corner of this section of my head. It does function. I'm already considering the variables that you might throw at me when I answer those questions. Yes, the same applies. Don't waste your time farming a set that you're then going to dump because you're farming another set. Just go get it. Go and get it. Especially if it's on normal. I heard there's even a video of 5 key things to keep in mind while designing your own build on a certain website. Correct, there is. That's in the beginner, fuck me, what's it called? Forgotten now, you're throwing me off. Put beginner in the chat. Thank you, Pale. Seems like I sacrificed too much boost crit, just like staying power. So, Sky Knight, if your particular setup is lacking crit, and you are not in any position to boost it in any way, shape, or form with anything, because you've already set in stone what you want to do, then yes, more flat would benefit you. Because you're not going to crit very often anyway, so you might as well take advantage of your base. But yeah, don't farm a set to farm a set. I've seen people do it. They're like, oh, the Sergeant Lightning Staff just won't drop. Oh my god, it's taking forever. What should I use instead? And they go backwards. They go farming an entirely different set with exactly the same RNG fucking system. And they spend twice as long getting what they need in order to get what they need. Just go get it. If you are killing stuff already, if you're already playing content, you're already in a position to unlock it. Go get it. I don't want people to waste their time in game, do you? They want to go and get to the good stuff that they want to play. Not grinding twice for inevitable dumping of something you're never going to use. How's that, ninjas? What's the focus? Don't even fucking talk to me, dude. What's my focused efforts count? What do you think it is? Sleggy, I'll give you one guess. Everyone in the chat, shh, don't tell anyone. Theory crafter. So I don't like the term very much. The reason being is because I know you're not one of these people, but people like this do exist. As soon as they say, I'm a theory crafter, they use it like it's their job description, and they automatically assume that the room thinks they're clever. It's just theory. You're not actually crafting anything from theory. You're just thinking about doing stuff. You got to do stuff. If you haven't done the experiment, you do not have results. So anyway, off that fucking pedestal. One bar pet stalk. I wanted to use sets to look at. The answer is still the same, Magnesium. There is too many sets in the game. Have a look and see what you like the look of. You might be surprised after you've tried how things function in their actual combat settings outside of what they look like on paper. Maticus Maximus, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Like you said, 0. You are correct. I've had absolutely 0. Nothing at all. Fuck all squared. I just want to get to the point where I smash things with impunity and ruffle stomp content as long as I don't stand in stupid. To see a lot of your performance is based on where you stand and how you play, not necessarily your gear. But again, if you're going for gear, just go for it. Right, anyway, how far do we think Zai's going to get tonight? Get off my stage. We're going to finish it. We're going to complete it. Magnesium again. It's the same question. You're narrowing down stuff to try and get an absolute. There isn't one. There's too much. Ain't no theory crafting. I'm just making a build for my own fun. Do you know what you're doing? You're not theory crafting. Correct. You are actually crafting. You are really doing it. Good. Keep going. You got the War Boy and just stomped by fucking McForearms. One of the 2 builds I started was level 25 and just run around tutorial armor is fine. It is. And here's the thing. You will get stuff as you go. It's really not that difficult if you just get on with it. I mean, obviously, mechanics and content can feel difficult. Yes, I understand that. But people put too much emphasis on their sets along the way rather than just going for what they need. And then when they get there, they realize that it didn't really do that much for them. I mean, yeah, of course, you can finish your build and make everything work as you want it to, but you could have done that all along. You could have saved yourself a lot of time. Hours inside a game are fucking precious because you spend the rest of your time working and doing family stuff and all the rest of it. Whatever it is you do. Do you really want to be spending too much time doing something that is going to be unused later? Not really. Shit. That's a really long message. Really long. Please be mindful. I will try and answer everything, but I'm on 2 platforms, both Twitch and YouTube, simultaneously. If people write essays, I'm gonna miss them. Most people don't even read their own chat, so you're welcome. Also, an anniversary event coming up with 3 houses available is the time around. Pass. No idea. Can't give you an answer for that one because I don't have one. This is not to ask about absolutes. However, there is one absolute I do wish an answer from. If I'm not using Oak Console and still gaining power in a build, focusing on dots and heavy attacks, should I still use Sergeant's Mail on said build? Which build did you said? Or constantly experiment until I find a combination of sets to suit my playstyle. So the second one is the correct answer, but when you say said build, which build are you talking about? One of my own or one of your own? Technically, again, the end of the question is the part you should be doing. Try stuff out and see what works for you. Bear in mind, the Oak Console ring is not just about Empower. That's one of, what, 15 buffs? You got a lot to go with it. Dragon Knight is not a build, that's a class. We're back to square one. So, the end of your question. Should I keep experimenting and find something that works? Or suits your playstyle? Yes, do that. I mean, there's stuff on the internet that you can copy, but if you do want to be someone that explores the possibilities, then the only way to do that is to actually do some exploring. You've got to try it out. That makes a lot of builds. That is vague as fuck. Yes, it is. Your own? Okay, fair. So, I can't answer that with a direct answer because I don't know what the fuck you're using, and we don't have time to do that on stream. But, your second part, again, was more in tune with what you should be doing. If it's your stuff and you are trying to find out what works for you and your playstyle, keep trying stuff out until you're satisfied with it. If in doubt, try it out. There's nothing wrong with failing, and you might be surprised what you find. Some things that look really shit hot on paper might be absolute pants when you try them out, or the complete opposite. Since on stream, I don't think I've ever since I finished. I think we've got this run. Fucking zero. He thinks we're going to finish this one. I've got to get focused efforts first, dude. What the shit? Read that already. Thank you for the archive guide of several physical health limitations. I can't tell you how much has helped. Vron, you are most welcome, and thank you very much indeed for taking the time to check it out. I'm glad it was useful. Andrea, this dude is being a pain in the nuts. He's a bit teleporty. Did I read everything? I did. I actually did. After saying, hey, there's too much, I can't read it all. Because people write really long messages. I did read it all. So I lied. Exposed. Streamer lies on his own live stream. Saved on the internet forever. Hunt him down and kill him. Still want to make a silly build with Skeever and Hunger Spew. That's not silly though, is it? Because you can make it work. That's the thing. That's what people are scared of. They're like, oh, well, it's just going to be a fun build. Do not ever say that. Do not try to justify your exploration, your discovery, your testing, your customization of your character in front of someone that thinks they're really cool by saying, oh, it's just for fun. You do not have to defend yourself when choosing to play a game how you want. So don't do that. Have as much fun as fucking possible. Try stuff out. If you don't try it out, who's going to? How do you think builds get made in the first place? They don't get made up just by shit on paper. People actually have to try them out. And while people will try to dismiss other possibilities, I mean, that's a bit double standards versus the possibility that they're using in the first place. Because, again, that's how they got there. Never try to validate other people's requests for justification for your actions when you're trying to play your own game and have fun with it. Fuck them. Are they doing it? No. So mind your business. Quack quack. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the resub. Who did a sub? Skellington. Guess what? If you're not having fun in the game, you're doing it wrong. Hey Zai, I hope you're having a good day. Do you have a video out for the new dungeon yet? Nope. And also welcome to the stream. Quack quack. There. Over 600 sets impossible, indeed. My very first build was a fire staff on the front bar and two-hander on the back. I didn't die much and I had fun. The thing is, it's just weapons. I mean, there's so much more to go into it than that. If someone thinks they can judge a build and its performance just by you saying what weapons you're using or what class you're using, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about and they're just doing this. Hardest part to get over is others telling you it won't work. Whatever that happens to be. No, don't listen to other people. Fuck them. Don't listen to me. If you want to try something and you want answers for yourself, do it. First time I see you play. Been leeching your teaching for a good while. Thanks for everything. Gladius, you are welcome and thank you very much for joining. How many focus efforts have you got so far? Don't speak to me, devils. Don't speak to me. That's how many I've got. None. Fucking fat zero. Here's the ninja button. Welcome to the stream. Adrea's got one. Adrea's got one. The tank has one. Sluggy! Uh-oh, windy bollocks. Hold him as still as you possibly can. Thank you very much indeed for the resub. Massively appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat. You're an absolute legend. Dodro! He nearly got me in the fingers there. You see that? That was really close. So, tip for this. If you can hold him still when he does his first wiggly spin there. See that? Look at the floor. There's an AoE going around very slowly near his feet. All you need to do is avoid that. If you can avoid that, you're good. The rest of the winds won't touch you. But if he moves, then he's going to be where the other winds are, and it's going to be really awkward, and you have to dodge loads of stuff. Where we're standing right now, the winds cannot get me. So stand where he casts. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't move him ever, because some situations you might have to. But to start with, 1, 2, maybe even 3 of those underneath his feet, you can generally be safe in one spot. See, now he's got 2 AoEs that we've got to avoid. There's slightly Venn diagram, which is fine. The rest of the winds, again, still won't get me. Plenty of room. Even if we're at the top of some stairs that are really horrible. None of the winds have hit me at all, except for the spellfucker just put something on my head. Bastard face. After all that. Spellfucker! I do adhere to info you give, but it's hard for me 100% comprehend it. No, I appreciate that. It's absolutely fine. But also, know when a dead horse is being flogged and the same thing's being asked over and over and over. So is that for constant absolutes? You're fine. Tiny words are dangerous. They are. So that mechanic and method worked absolutely fine. However, spellfucker boy over there decided to put a spinny spin of death on top of my head and kill me. Guildmaster couldn't get over 20k DPS with a build capable of 90k. Capable of 90k? Who is? The player or the setup? So that's different. But made her own build and she melts stuff. There you go. Here's the thing. And this is why you don't get certain things in my video anymore. Like, who was you hitting a dummy? Why? So you can watch me do something that you already know that I made up myself. Just so you can tell me that, yeah, I think you can play your character. I don't need to answer to you. I need to deliver content. And the content I deliver, I give you an expectation. I give you a rough estimated figure based on actual testing myself. I don't want to show the full out, look how far I can go, because it's not realistic for you. That's not saying you'll be less effective or that you won't be as good, but it offers people an unrealistic expectation if you say you must get this or else. The skill range between people is vast. If I say you will definitely get 100k on this, you will definitely get 120, and that's that, what happens when you get 10 or 15 or 20 or 30? Because people will. You're a fucking liar, it doesn't do 120k. No, you don't. And then you get into that argument. Everyone has their own skill level. I'll make something for a purpose and give you a gauge, but it's a lot better on people's mentality to have their own goals and get to where they want to be rather than chasing something that is kind of highest of the highest that they have to now strive for. There's nothing wrong with going for that, but it upsets the mentality of people when you try to show them something they can't do. Offer them a gauge and say, look, between here and here, go from there. And then people are happier with their achievements. Like, if you say this is going to do somewhere between 50 and 100, and someone gets 51, instantly they're happy. 52, they're happy. If you say only 100 and they always get 20, it's just a fucking argument. It's a waste of time. Everyone's different. So it's very difficult to underline or even explain how many different skewed fucking variables there are to consider when you're talking about raw damage numbers, because the internet tells you things that are bollocks most of the time. Or they'll tell you things that are correct, but they'll word it in such a way that you think it's a full-on absolute and it's for every situation. It's not. I don't want to give people false hope, so I will tell them what it's for, what it's designed for, how it works, what you could expect with practice, and then leave it there. You just say make personal builds. I want one. You've got one. You've got two. Getting 70k on my 1-bar heavy attack build makes me very happy. See, there you go. Now imagine you chasing a video over and over and over and over because they told you, without a doubt, you must get 100. Or else. No. Tell people they'll get slightly less. Explain that. Just say, look, you could get, I don't know, maybe you'll get 65. Then when you get 70 and come back and tell me you got 70, you beat the goal, didn't you? Well done. No idea how hard a laser sword hits. About 73% in 4-man pug works for me. There you go. And again, people always tend to go the whole single target route, and it's not necessarily the case. I've watched a whole group of people go for a pad burn on VMON a while back, and they were all built for nothing but single target. And for the whole duration of my entire fucking career as a creator on my channel, I've explained that AoE is important. Ever since Lazy Sork, Easy Sork, a lot, AoE is always important. It wasn't until 2 or 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, people started actually paying attention to that and then claiming it's a new fucking idea. It's not. MMOs, hello, you need to kill ads too. It's obvious. But the build's always designed to consider that. I watched a whole group try to do pad burning on VMOL on hard mode, and they got to pad 5 and absolutely evaporated themselves. You know why? By the time they got off pad 5, they had 3 fucking hogs in the room. Yes, their AoE was lacking that much that they had 3 fucking hulks. You can manage that, but they couldn't. If they had a tiny bit of AoE, they would have had 2, maybe even 1, and it would have made the whole fight 10 times easier. Bear in mind, by the way, there were still multiple assassins in the room at the same time. So if you're going to go for a full-on burn, and you have nothing ever but single target, you better be in a fight that never has any ads. Otherwise, you create a problem for yourself. And when you're creating builds and you're like, well, it needs to do X, Y, and Z single target, you also have to consider those situations. So if you're building for nothing but single target, you are lacking the things you really need in content. So you have to balance it. Deliberately going for a moon phase is fun with the right group setup. That's not what I was saying. It's not what I'm saying, dear devils. You got to keep up. I didn't say it wasn't fun. I'm saying where the problems can arise. Derailed. Glenn, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Guildmaster couldn't find over 20k. Oh, I read that one already. Design Ninjas, apologies for the lateness. How dare you? Sit in the corner. Mike will be with you shortly. That's a joke, by the way, for anyone that doesn't understand humor. Yes, I can make fun of people with a straight face. Insidious, hopefully you're having a good day. Welcome in. Love AoE. Yeah, me too. Some people prime the dummy before they go. Yeah, I mean, we could go over this every stream a lot. They do, and it's always been a thing. And the more the game progresses, the more that's going to happen, and the more people are going to try to claim that that's some form of let's call it a legal tactic to demonstrate. Well, realistically, no, bollocks. Realistically, they've tried to negate a lot of pre-buffing, and realistically, most fights that are important tend to have a big gap between the last ad pull and the boss. There's normally a monologue or something that you have to fucking listen to. There's loads of shit going on. And all your pre-buffs from stuff that would be triggered from other stuff falls off. Not all of them, but most. So that's why when people have loads and loads of dummies here, they build, reset, start the fight. It's not real. Hold on, content creator can actually have a joke. Damn, they do exist. No! No jokes for you. Zero Black for the win. Thank you for that statement, White Tiger. Oh, Peak is here. Power Creep is in the chat. Where did I get to? Did I read it? It annoys you when people think one build will work for everyone. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with designing for a purpose. Like, if you want to say, hey, this is designed for someone who's extremely skilled, fair enough. This is designed for people that are not very skilled. Or this is designed for everyone. You can have a target audience for a particular setup. There's nothing wrong with that. But if one person is really, really, really skilled and the person beside them is not very skilled and doesn't generally play as well as the other, they might need something that will support their play style. So trying to force them to use something or nothing, you're cutting off your nose about your face. You're just going to lose a player. Whereas you could have someone who's extremely good with mechanics and just can't manage really complex rotations. So just give them something simple. They might be better than you full stop because they can do mechanics really fucking well while being consistent with something simple. Who knew, right? You sound like it's a bad thing. No. You're talking about actual... Not that P word, Zero. That's not how you use that word. It's not how you use it. Boing. Fuck off laughing. You see, earlier, on my 50 years of being on this earth, you wound Zino up for like 3 fucking weeks. Fucker. Who let him in anyway? Not DPS if you're dead. You can if your dots are still running. Because if I put that on him and die, that'll keep running until it's gone. But no, you can't apply new damage. Whee! The DPS is no DPS. To quote Mike, it's actually negative DPS. Not none, less. Because one of the other deeps have got to stop doing their job to pick you up. Boing. Penis size, the P word. Not that P word. I mean, not far off. Done. Can't be stunned. Whoops. CC immune. My bad. Interrupt. My bad. Yes, Coyote. That word. That's obviously what I meant. Pitta bread. Build today. Tempest and Almost Immortal Warrior Infinite Archive version. We've got the Mighty Adrea, and we were going to go for it today, and that's what I'm still kind of sticking to, but I have got no focused efforts yet at all. Adrea has. He's got the Iron Atro and focused efforts. I've actually got... I haven't got Juffy, and I haven't got the Iron Atro, but we're close. I've got 9% increase to direct damage, which is nice for the chilled and concussion effects, and disease, and the booms. But, oh, and the Sunder. And light attack. And much more. But, no focused efforts yet. Maybe they'll just stack on top afterwards. No focused effort sounds like a personal problem. You should see a doctor about that. I should, but I can't get a fucking appointment. They're busy. Need to build a sloth who likes, Baby Ruth's Rocky Road. And, like, saying hello, guys. Naz, did I say hi to you already? How you doing, by the way? Mother Ducky, I did say hi to you. I was going to say hi again. But, rip. Whee! Did you guys get fucking Frostbolt done yesterday? I don't know if you did or not. I had to leave. I had to try and regulate my sleep for this week. Which is awful, because I can't bother to go to bed. I miss out on stuff. I'm busy, doing things, thinking. Brain's going around 4 million miles an hour. You waiting to see the new Immortal? How have you not seen it? I've used it on stream millions of times. Okay, 7, but millions. What happened? British GPS for you. You did, Zai. Thank you for that. You're welcome. Oh, I picked a world skill thing. I don't even have any. That was noobish. I've seen it since drop 41. That's because you missed it. The Bash says hello. I've already been speaking to you. I said hello earlier. $7 million. Pretty much the same amount. Yeah, I mean 7 and millions. They're both numbers. It's just that one is vague as fuck. And the other one is a bit more accurate. Doesn't make them any less numbery. That's what you've been waiting to see. Keep waiting. Boing. There's some bods for it though, Pete. Be careful about setting up skills with my wife while she levels her character, since my skills level so much better than hers, but it gives me ideas for skills stacking on my own build. okay. I don't know why your skills would level better than hers, unless you've got multiples of the same skill line on your bar, or you're using skills that are generally quite fast to level. Not all skills are the same. Further down the ranks, they are generally the longer they take to level, depending on the skill line. For example, Vigor will level incredibly fast. Caltrops will take till next Christmas. Whee! Stop flexing your ESO wife on stream. That's his real wife, not his ESO one. They both play the game together. Oh, careful. 3, 2, 1. Stun! For those that aren't pulled. Look at him. The frozen carbonite. Rip Han. Did you make a lazy off-balance template? No. Off-balance is already lazy. Keep your dots down, spam your jabs. Don't run out of magic. Whee! I'm not. That's not a thing. I'm not doing that for every single build. That's just what some of them are called. I'd never be able to scale that. There's fucking too many as it is. There's loads of stuff that I've never even bloody released that I'll never get time to do. Careful! Nearly got me. I have aggro. Lots of it. Did me in ESO first in real life. Well, first of all, that's none of your business. And secondly, I'm pretty sure they already knew each other. You do know lots of people become friends because of games, right? That is a real thing. It's not like buying a wife on the internet. You can actually interact with other people, like each other, and then meet. Called Tinder. I'm joking. Finished the Lazy Sock Infinite Archive build today. Awesome build. Thank you. You are welcome. What a load of shite. Taking that.
Hello,
Zai bullies me, so he is friend potentially as a parasocial experience. It's not real. Wait. You can buy me a wife on the internet. Yeah, you can if you want. It might kill you in your sleep. But that doesn't negate the fact that the purchase is available. Whee! Infinite Archive. Can the bleed damage from ferocious support crit for the buff Brawl and Blitz? Yes, it can. The bleed from it isn't separate from other types of damage in the game. It is physical damage over time. It can crit. To be fair, any wife can kill you in your sleep. Depends what you did. Thank you so much. No worries, dude. You're welcome. The different skills work with each other. Yeah, I know they do. Never mind, Sky. You've crossed over the conversation. It doesn't make any sense now. I understand you're both leveling. Mega. We lost our train of thought on that one. I think you misunderstood what I asked. It doesn't matter. Keep going, dude. Like a custom order. Yeah, you can custom order them. And, Mike, guess what? Some of them, and you'll like this because this is like the height of technology. You ready? Some of them are inflatable. Yeah. Who knew? Just don't order one off of... You can't put links in the chat back, Quanta. You always try to be edgy. You can't put links. Nice try. No one's allowed to put links because irresponsible people or edgy people that want to take advantage of the stage that's not theirs will post porn. Didn't mean to actually link. I know. I do that all the time in Discord, actually. You put www.buyadummy.com or something. You make that up, but then it makes a real link. And then you're really surprised because 3 people click on it and they're like, tax return. Dude, you didn't know? His eye on the ground for your feet. Focus efforts. Don't look left or you'll miss it. Nice try. It's gold. It's all my gold. What for should do our dailies? Maybe. Read that. I caught up. Boss round. Please give me something good. Cold Blast. Fuck's sake. Got no ads. Oh, he's got a taunt.
Hello there.
I actually prefer to rent your wives. It's a lot cheaper in the long run. I mean, that depends. How much is your bail for getting caught? Might be a better deal buying a good hamburger though. This is what happens when we make passing jokes nice and quick and people get it and then other people turn it too dark. Not you, mother ducky. Oh shit. It was you, Zano. It fucking was not. I always get the blame for stuff like that on my own stream. I'm out. Flight is boarding. Thank you, Scotty, for watching. Much appreciated. Beer and cake in the chat for anyone who enters or leaves.
I'm delighted to act as your humble mimicry.
Why buy a burger when you have steak at home? Did you really, really quote Christmas cracker jokes? That was weak. Get off Facebook. In-betweeners. You did not get that from in-betweeners. And if you did, you've been saving it for way too long. Get to the back. In-betweeners, stupid Samsung. Got you again. Fucking thing corrects absolutely everything. Oi! Spell fucker juice. Careful. I'm going over here where it's not dangerous. Ah! Ed came in with no hello as per usual. How you doing, Ed? An iPhone or Samsung person. It's just a running joke that when people type incorrectly, I tell them they got Samsunged. That's probably not a good joke anymore because we had to fucking explain it. But yeah, auto typing and stuff. Headed to Amsterdam? I am. Are you? If you are, I'm staying at home. It's a joke, by the way, people. Whee! There's our ninjas. Morrigan, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I swear people don't look at social media. I put a post up saying, hey, I'm going to the thing. You have to go look and then press like. You're gonna be stuck at work? That sucks. These things do need to be stunned because otherwise I can't get in the fucking thing. Wow, that was really, really not very good, was it? The things are getting stuck. Stun them, otherwise I can't get in the thing. Perfect. Go grammar. The druids need stunning in order to remove their flame-like damage shield. That's what I really meant. Just don't go to the place that you read on the internet. The best days that I've come across don't post to get together, but they seem to put Destruction Mastery with Turn Tide, and it turned my Warden damage dealer into a good damage dealer. Awesome, Dottie. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? No one's saying hello today. Things that need to be stunned with the things before the things do the thing with the things to do things. Yes! I even said that wrong. I was reading Mike's message. So there, it's his fault. Bong.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker. I said hello a while ago. You did, and I did speak to you. I'm talking about the YouTube people. See, this is what happens when you talk to two different chats, and then someone assumes that you're always talking to them, even when you're not, and they reply to the thing that you're not talking to them about, and then it gets confuzzing. Said hello twice. I know you did. Dabash. That's to say everyone's name when I'm speaking, just in case everyone gets confused. Keep up. I have to. What's your excuse? I'm making bacon. Good excuse. Better than Coyote making humans. He did that once. Never going away. Old joke. You have to look it up. I can almost send a chicken attack again. I can almost what? You can almost send a chicken attack. But you're not in the corner of the universe. Where did that happen? Oh, shit. Not on Facebook. Not the center of the universe. It happened... I think it might have been halfway through Mike's stream, actually. That might be there, Valerian. Might have been. Yes! Let's go. I'm curious if they have spicy announcements for the actual event. You'll have to go and find out. Making bacon pancakes. Mag Michelle, we should be fine for now, dude. If you're struggling with fucking McForearms, yes. If you're not, don't worry. Do it for another arc. Do you get rewards for going to Amsterdam? Your reward is going to Amsterdam. That's your reward. That's a pretty big fucking perk. Let's go. Oh man, my fucking ability didn't fire. Flame orb. Is there any good classes to use to wear Earth Core? Dude, every class can wear it. DJ must be drunk because he knows that's a complete absolute and he's been playing for a very, very long time. You're looking for, hey, what class is it good on? Any class. I think he's trolling me. DJ plays one-handed, by the way. He'll put you two-handed people to shame. That's true. Didn't know you hired the mother-in-law to pose as the boss. Wow. Good job she doesn't watch live streams. Yes, I do. There she is. You're in trouble now. Beer and cake from DJ. Thank you, DJ. Much appreciated.
Where is that fragment? Aha! Don't worry.
Oh, bastard. Okay, that's 5 of them anyway. So my RNG for other stuff should start being a bit better. I'm gonna put it on a healer, go right ahead. Right? Imagine that. Imagine doing a heal and making healy stuff happen. Don't tell the fun police though, they'll get you. And you're not allowed to call it that anymore, DJ. You have to call it Nerf Gore. Because we've got to keep that feeling alive. The feeling of being dead. My daughter now classes you as a TV as I watch the same thing every night. I am on TV. Do you know how you figure that out? Ready for this? This is going to be fucking mind-blowing for you. I'm on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, right? The Twitch channel itself, apart from the fact it's got my link in it, is www.twitch.tv. That's right, TV. So your kid's correct. On telly. Aha. Earth Warden would make the most sense lore-wise Earth Core fashion. I mean, would it? Because, I mean, Necromancer would make more sense because they can eat their cousin and then raise them from the dead if they want leftovers. So, matter of opinion. Rogan's just ... Why? I'm not the one who makes the rules. I don't make the law about wood elves eating each other. Cousins with custard sounds nice, right? You can fridge them for later. Don't see me again now that I went down kicking and screaming. Fucking rip. Where are we? Not boss yet. Never mind. Boing! I didn't see what your message was, Insidious. The second one. It was removed. I think you removed it. Hi, Zion Ninjas. Elvin PS, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Elvinus Maximus in chat. Dodge. Beer and cake for the newcomers, by the way, people. Okay, itchy nose. Excuse me. You're not. You're picking it. No, I pick it when you're not looking. I have a fan blasted in my face. Who deleted my comment? Nobody. McCoy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Just unlocked the DK archive set. Thinking of trying it in Cyrodiil with open source personal need. 2-piece bulldog and 4-piece pen. What do you think? I think that you've chosen some sets. Bear in mind, I can't do the one-to-one build stuff on live stream. It's impossible to scale. There's loads of other stuff to consider outside of just set choices. But if in doubt, try it out. Go nuts. See how you feel about it. See if you need to adjust anything. See if it works. By the way, people, if you want help with the DK set, because some people have been very confused by it or felt limited by it, put Dragon Knight in the chat. In that video, click to the timestamp where it goes to the sets. That's not saying that's the only thing you should use on the DK. That's just giving you some ideas. But I do explain a rather helpful tip in regards to that set that you may be pleasantly surprised about. If you already know that, nobody cares. It's not for you. But if you don't already know, go check. You'll see. Your brain might go bang. Think of the link. You got Samsung and says you're her favorite TV show at the moment. Thank you very much indeed. I'm a favorite. See, someone earlier said that I'm second favorite. I've been upgraded. Who deleted that? Mike did. That's his job. It's his job to moderate. Woody, thanks. No worries, dude. You're welcome. Again, I can't rate builds on live stream because I don't have enough information. And I can't see what you're doing. I'd love to give straight answers and go, hey, that's going to be great. That would be a massive lie. Not because it won't be, but because I can't tell. There's stuff missing. I can't see everything. There's more things to consider. But if in doubt, try it out. There's nothing wrong with you finding out for yourself and seeing if you like it or not. Because at the end of the day, it's essentially you that's got to play it. It's your play style that you're trying to satisfy. Just swearing on stream, the little ones are watching. Dude, it's my stream. I'll do what the fuck I want. Little ones shouldn't be watching. It's an 18+. Out of 4 streamers I watch here, I'm here if that counts. Why? Because they're offline? I know what you're like, Power Creep. If they're all off, you'll watch me. If they're on, you won't watch me. I am Power Creep's favorite hot tub stream. Oh shit, careful. Things you don't know that you don't know, and without knowing these things, you can't know if the build is good. Oh shit. If you can't see everything in front of you, you can't give a valid opinion of it. You have to consider there are a lot of things. There are a lot of things combined that make up a build, not just gear. Gear's a good start, but it's not all of it. Whee! I've actually tell the stream what to do. Yeah! Noi. Tell mum. Are we on the dragon now? Andrea, I disagree with your RNG. You've taken all the fucking focused efforts out of the game, and I don't have any. How have we triggered the fucking dragon while Icy Boy is still in the room? Oops. Oh, he's gone. Good. You gonna do the thing. Careful. What perks did I even get? Crap. Archable Assault and Frost Blast. Cold Blast even. Here comes the dragon. All sets react differently in different situations. They're all the streamers are on? Oh. So I am your favorite today. I'll take it. Small win. Small victories. Have a heal, dude. You're good. Oh, that hurt. I tried to block it and I failed. I caught up. Beer is all for me. Good start. I accept your bribe. What is this dragon doing? Though you're my second favorite Twitch streamer, you're my first favorite YouTube. I'm pressing it. I win. Thank you, Magnesium. You're a legend. Spy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You said ninjas as well. And hello. Pants. Stam recovery is nice. Martial damage over time effects last longer. Don't need to last longer. Not really. Fuck. Block cost reduction. These are all a bit weak for what I'm after. I mean, they're all useful eventually, but we'll take that. Sounds like Final Fantasy theme. You mean this one? You would be correct. We're drinking Zai. Council Pop laced with blackcurrant juice. So, it's shit. For those who don't know, Council Pop is out of the tap. Tastes like chlorine. Mmm, chlorine. And mud. Fucking McForearms, damn it. Should have said fucking... I should have said Magma Shell, but never mind. We'll be fine. He's bleeding anyway. I'll get rid of the spell fucker because he's going to hurt. Now would be perfect time to have focused efforts, but no. Creature without eye beams. Some of the voiceover in this is a bit nuts. Ribena, you wish. Not Ribena. Some other shit stuff instead. Something I can't fucking pronounce. Chemicals and fake fruit, right? Aspartame juice. Those you pour for Ribena, don't be silly. Dude, that's fucking expensive. And the amount of fluid you're supposed to drink, especially if you're using your voice all day bloody long, you just burn through it. Spend more money than that on coffee. More money than you would on coffee. It adds up. Whee. We might have accidentally triggered the whole room. Whoops. You dropped him. Just saying. Dude, fucking McForearms is loose. I got him, I got him. Hate it when you dodge roll something and it still gets you. 165 for 500 mil. Fucking ridiculous. The work is stupid even with a discount. Yeah, it's mad, dude. You also have to consider there's like 4 or 5 people in this house at any one time. So it'll go very fast. Do I care about Elder Scrolls lore? Do I care about it? Like, do I rock it to bed at night?
That's a thought.
Dude, the stories are fucking amazing, but I'm not a lore head. That doesn't mean I don't appreciate it. It just means that I don't retain as much information as some of the others that like to read every single book. I retain enough that I need to understand the stories, and that's it. But yes, they're fucking awesome. As the yellow burn for me. That is actually pretty strong. It's good stuff. It's cheaper, and it doesn't really last that long, but it's quite strong. Boing! Zero like that one. Ah, negate bubbles. Suck eggs. I'm actually sweating. It's way too fucking hot in here. Lusty Argonian Maid is only lore I need. There's always one, isn't there? Just gotta turn that corner and just go, hi, I'm still being creepy. Thank you, Power Creep. Appropriate name for that one. Negate Bubble is a game changer in Cyrodiil. I'm not in Cyrodiil. It's a game changer in here. It'll make me dead. That's an enemy negate bubble. So it fucks me up, which I don't want to do. But yes, it's mega. It's the longest stun in the game. It's nuts in any content. Oi! Fuck you. Flame Shipper and Infusser. Got him already. 3, 2, 1. Do the thing. Oh, he's doing the whip first. In a name you gave me. You started it. It's definitely your fault. Never the streamer's fault. Remember, the customer's always right. They've got to be a customer first. And no, they're not. They're wrong. Get out. I love that. It's always the first thing people say when they're wrong in a shop, isn't it? Yeah, I brought these and I want my money back. You can't. They're 7 years old. Customer's always right. You're not. Well, under the act of... Oh, fuck off. I'm not part of the world right now. No, the situation is the very, 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 very small house, very small room, locked in by a green screen, a sofa, and a window with a big black curtain and 2 PCs side by side with all the doors and windows shut with a big bright light in front of me. That. When you get some aircon, useless comment. But yes, the temperature is rising gradually. Not that much at the moment, though. Just fucking windy all the time. Whee! Action phrase was the customer is always right in matters. Right in manners. Customer is always right in matters of taste. It's bollocks. That's what you do when you're just trying to be polite. It's a rule the bosses give you because they don't want the trouble. People abuse it. 9 times out of 10 they're fucking wrong. Well, this shoe was supposed to fit. Yeah, it does fit. No, it doesn't. It's definitely wrong. You're the one at fault. You've got this completely wrong. I want all my money back, and I want to keep it. You've got it on the wrong foot. Yeah, well, it's your fault, because you should have told me that. That shit. Hate warm seasons? I do not. Love it. Boing. Shortened it that Karen's going to wreak havoc. Pretty much. And still no focused efforts. Fuck you. That is unlucky. Arc 5, no focused efforts yet. What's my favorite book? I have no idea. Zino can't read. Probably right. Company policies are always right. Yeah, they are. Kick them. Whee! Careful! You're trying to get me. We would be a lot further already if it wasn't for the fact that I can't unlock fucking focused efforts to save my life. And I know people have such better RNG. Remember the video when somebody said if you're going to be getting sweating in Infinite Archive, you don't get focused efforts by Arc 2 restart? Why though? I mean, you could, but then what about if you've got some really good buffs that you wanted already and you can have them for later when you're unlocking focused efforts inevitably anyway? I mean, here's the thing. If you're going for an ultra sweaty run, then don't sleep. So there's that. I mean, your intention is to stay forever. So it doesn't matter when you get fucking focused efforts. It's only when you're on a time limit that's a problem. Oh shit. If there's 2 customers arguing which one is right, me, get out.
I love winning. Drinks all around.
Common rune carver ice stuff today. If your building finally got it, keen to try it out. Wiki, you're gonna absolutely love it. My controller's dead. Second.
And I can resume my work.
They need to go after the next boss. That usually works. It doesn't. It never works. Neither because you shouldn't be arguing in the store. Correct. Basically, your manager always gets me smiling when mine is savage. I want to speak to your manager. Well, he doesn't want to speak to you. Goodbye. Nobody ever tried that? Do it. It's fucking hilarious. Or there. I am the manager. You? Ah, I see we are offering some disrespect. Let me return the favour. Fuck off out, you twat. Yeah, that. Usually people stop throwing tantrums in the store if they are no longer 5. They're no longer 5 years old. When they are no longer... No, they do. They do. Fully grown adults throw tantrums. Did you see you work in retail? I did for years. Remember my last one? I was like, oh, what the fuck did I put on my till? It was in an electrical store I was working in at the time. And we were supposed to get a pay rise and they fucking dumped it. They ended up nuking the company eventually. But they dumped the pay rise. So I had a big sign on my till saying, I only get $5.75 an hour. Please approach with extreme caution. And I just stood there with my arms folded with a smile, waiting for people to turn up. It was brilliant. They found it really funny. Boss was well pissed. I'm going to tell a bit as real learning experience. Bear in mind, I've had lots of different experiences as far as retail is concerned. I used to build and repair gaming PCs for a living, like literally full-on customize them and make them for people. I used to work in fucking Poundland years and years ago, which we're not going to go into because that was shit. I've done all sorts of things. We're not going to get a huge list of my life on stream, but I've had enough experiences to know that these things do exist. And one of them was working my ass off, left, right, and center, all the fucking time, every single fucking day, in early, out late, not taking breaks, I'm doing too much stuff. And then I walked in the next day and they had no pay. Pay slips were fucked up. And okay, ring up head office, tell them that it's fucked, and let me get fucking paid because the bills are due and you're screwing me. No, we'll do it later. No, you won't. Ring head office, tell them they made a fuck up. No, we'll do it later. Dude, my bills are due now. I've done the work. I appreciate there might be a delay, but I need to find out if there is or isn't because they need to know that I didn't get paid. They might have not noticed. No, we'll do it later. Why aren't you in uniform? Because it's simple, I'm fucking off. I walked out. Went to the pub. Fuck it. I didn't pay, someone else did. And I got a phone call 2 hours later because they fucking needed me in there really badly. Because I could sell ice to an Eskimo. They had a lot of Eskimos that day. And he said, we understand your frustration. We understand that we were slightly negligent and should have done our job better and allowed head office to realize that you hadn't been paid because they didn't know. And we're sorry. So please do take the rest of the day off, full paid, and have tomorrow off as well. I walked out. I refused to do my job. Told you to your face you got them fucked up. And then you give me 2 days off for free. Paid. Brilliant. That was really good. I enjoyed the shit out of that. I give no fucks. They were really messing with me. I was like, do you know what? If I'm not gonna get paid, I'm not gonna be working. So go fuck yourself. And I just walked out. I don't need your life story, bro. We know you're lying. Obviously lying. You're not gonna get all of it anyway. Poundland. Oh, fucking hell. It's not crude. The old. That was a different one. That was in. When was that? That was fucking. 2007, 2008. That was the electrical store I was working in. I was building PCs. Poundland stuff was many years ago when I was a teenager. And that is the equivalent of a dollar store. That will fuck your brain up because that was when everything was the same price and people would come in and they'd be like, hey, bro. Here we go. How can I help? Do you sell fridges? Obviously fucking not. Get out. You would get challenged all the time. It was horrible. Do you sell fridges? Brilliant. You saved that one up all day. Finally completed the cleric build. How do you like it, Uncle Graham? Gim even. Is it Gim or Jim? We're just going to call you Uncle. Is it mega? Is what you expect it to be? What exactly would gain from lying? You wouldn't. It's because some people want to make stories on the internet and they haven't got any to share. And then when nobody hears it anyway, they're like, well, you must be full of shit. How's this toothpaste? Have a guess. Dude, some of the questions you get asked working and stuff like that is fucking dumb. And you get two different extremes. You get some people that are just trying to pull your leg and they just think they're funny in front of their mates. That doesn't work. Doesn't go well for them because you can return it quite easily. And then you get the people that genuinely don't know. Those challenge you. They really do. Because I know it's different now. If you're in the UK, you know what I'm talking about. But then it was basically everything in the store is the same price. That was the point of it. Everything is the same. And the shelves were littered in signs saying how much it is. Everything is this, everything is this, everything is this, everything is this, everything is £1 fucking. Went on for ages. And people would genuinely come in, look at the shelf, look at the sign up there, which says the same thing, know which store they're in, be regulars, and go, how much is this? Tenner, mate. Tenner. Yeah, I know. It's gone up. It was really bad. Fun times with some stupid people. I would just stand with a blank stare and not say a fucking word. One of the funniest moments was actually a friend of mine who ended up working for Ninja Theory on DMC, and he also worked on Heavenly Sword. And that is how come my name is credited. Who was there one that, hey, you shit talker? You can look this up if you want, if I'm a shit talker. That's how I got my credit validated, how I got mentioned in DMC, because I was actually one of the testers for it. And one of the ideas I suggested inside of my QA sessions was implemented into the game. So I got special thanks for it. So I'm in the credits. Check it out on IMDb. True story. Anyway, to start with, we both started working there in this fucking Poundland shop. And it was about 8 o'clock in the morning. I was fucking knackered. I couldn't function. We walked downstairs as a unit, if you like. The lights went on and the customers came in, and this little old lady walked up to my mate. We were about 17, 18. And we were in the pet section. I'm tired, by the way. Excuse me, young man. Have you got the bird's nuts? No, sorry, madam. It's just the way I walk. Oh, my fuck. I hit the fucking deck. I landed on my knees, crying with laughter. I was not fucking ready for that. And that was the daily routine. That's how you get on in a shit job. I could not fucking believe it. He said it with a completely straight face. And you have to understand that he looks serious too. He's like 6'1", big glasses and short ginger hair. He looked innocent as fuck. And when he came out with that, oh my God. And bear in mind, we were brought up with the young ones, Monty Python, Bottom, all those types of things. So that sense of humor was expected from us, but I was not ready. I think I still had a hangover of some description at the time, and I fell apart. Wrecked me completely. Remember Blockbusters? Yeah, of course they do. It's still called Poundland, or did they change it? No, it is still called that, but it's not a quid anymore. It's whatever they make it up to be. So now it is confusing, obviously, because they don't have the correct things anymore. But back then, it was everything was a quid. Small world? What's small world? Such an inspiration. My best friend went flying from some freak accident. He started watching your videos, and now he can see again. So thank you so much. Thank you, Zippity. I'm glad he can see. Brilliant. It's like Daredevil. I bet he can hear really well. Just a flesh wound. Dude, that was fucking hilarious. But yeah, that was one of my retard experiences. I was there for about, well, on and off, while in between lots of other jobs. I was there for about 5 years, I think. Started when I was about 15. We're starting with a blank. I've read that one already. Remember when it was called the 99p shop? We did have one, actually. It was 99p shop. There was Pound Stretcher. And then it was Poundland. Poundland was supposed to be everything's a quid, copying the dollar store. But now, over time, they've still called it the same thing, but it's not. It was good. Because what they used to do is get all the overfill, if you like. So any warehouses that had too much stuff or whatever it was, they made too many things and couldn't sell the fucking things. Poundland would get it. Do you remember as a kid, they had those Jurassic Park toys that were really fucking expensive? You know, the Velociraptor that makes the sound, and it's about, back then, I don't know, about 11 quid or something. They had boxes and boxes and boxes of that shit. So Christmas presents were fucking easy. You could just get loads of stuff, or just buy loads and flog it. Him and a guy who tried to sue McDonald's because he had a Happy Meal but was still depressed afterwards. That is shit. When was the last time you talked to that friend? About 3 or 4 weeks ago. I don't understand the relevance of that though. Why is that important? Hey, that story. When was the last time you spoke to them? Reason? True story? Fuck, that is not a true story, is it? Had a Happy Meal, was still depressed. That's See the world we live in? See what we have to put up with? But yeah, the one, the electrical shop I work in, or the electrical store, big one actually. That one was fun, because we used to play with all the toys. We had this massive 4x4 radio control, 19 volt battery, so it was pretty hefty, big lithium thing. And I swear it was like, it would go 20, 25 miles an hour or some shit like that. And I drove it down the shop and took out the assistant manager's legs, completely wiped him out. That was a daily occurrence, so shit like that was fun. But their company went bust. Not because of us.
Master Malkath says you do good work.
Got a lawsuit from McDonald's, never claimed to make you happy. The meal was happy. Oh my god. That's the problem though. When you have things like that in writing and people are smart enough to take advantage of them, I mean, while it's a bit shit and they're really pushing it and should just fuck off. The rules are there, aren't they? There's nothing else you can do. Yeah, you said it's happy. Yeah, but it's not. But it's just a name. Yeah, but it's also a statement and it's wrong. And then you just get lawyers involved and you fuck.
Prepare your mind for our crusade.
Thank you for the follow. Dark, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Uh-oh. Spell fucking nearly got me. Dude, I've still got no focused efforts at all. I disagree with this world. Give me focused efforts. I'm doing Zai's claiming that he gets focused efforts but has one. False advertising. I'll stand until I fucking get one. You watch. I know what people are like. I'll get one. In fact, we will get focused efforts, is what it states, Devils. So if we're going to be really specific about what is being said, we, as a group, yes? Andrea picked one up. Done! Staple those papers together, throw them in the bin. Whee! Royal wee mingle. What did he say? Real happy meal is a ribeye steak, medium rare with a side of collard greens. It depends. Maybe they're allergic to steak. Maybe they're vegetarian. They wouldn't be very happy with it then. This game worth playing. Worth is subjective. Without buying an expansion to 0 Plus. Yes. Because there's still a shit ton of stuff to play. Whee! Bear in mind, the people that have been playing for a long time are seeing this in its 10th year state. So they probably got extra stuff that they've deliberately bought and played. If you're brand new, you're in the same position as a new player would have been at the very beginning, except the game's much better now. So there is an abundance of stuff to see before you even need to worry about any of that stuff. And even so, you don't have to worry about it because it's not going anywhere. All the content is the same level. You can play it in any order. Go nuts. ESO Plus or no ESO Plus, you've still got a shit ton of stuff to do. New, never played. If you are in a position to get ESO Plus, I would definitely fucking recommend it. But if not, there's plenty. More than plenty. There's enough stuff to do. Get a grip on the mechanics and how the game plays first and how it's designed. And then explore other stuff outside of that if you want. It's way better now. Only benefit us old people have is we don't know any better. Oh dear. Some people abandon their old friends as soon as they become famous. Like who? You mean my friend I was talking about would have abandoned me because he was in a big game dev company? No. We still spoke. That's how I got there. Have you linked your mechanics video? All of them? As in today? No. You mean for Infinite Archive? Definitely not. Not today. Maybe someone did. What ESO Plus the day it came out? Yeah, me too. Hate the fucking imps. They are horrible. Their big channeled heavy attack will wreck you and it's very hard to spot. Now I have a link for the All About Mechanics video. Peak! I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Try again. We'll start getting ESO Plus DOS would stop supporting the game. No, they wouldn't. That's a really unusual statement. You know they still make money off of the Crown Store and everything, and obviously people buying chapters when they come out. Oh shit. Enjoy getting combat being point-and-click combat. Other MMO games turns me off. This is very active. It's almost like an action RPG except an MMO at the same time. A lot of people get crowns from ESO Plus. They do, but they also buy more. A lot more. You get 1,650 crowns from ESO Plus. People spend a fuck ton more than that a month. Tutorial called All About Mechanics. Dude, the All About Mechanics term is the name for the series. The series where all the All About Mechanics guides are. Base game is still on sale. There you go. Uh-oh. Lady Thorn. Aw, man. Gonna go through that really long phase. Maybe not. You've got Magical Madness. Was that mine? No, that's yours. Nope. Probably spend at least $60 every month on top of ESO Plus. I will believe it. And people do spend a lot fucking more as well. I mean, they spend less, but they also spend a lot more. It's not uncommon. Bear in mind, people will generally invest or at least spend on their what they like to do outside of work, i.e. their hobby. Some people it's getting obliterated. Some people it's tabletop games, horse riding, ESO, crown stores. There's lots of different things that people like to do with their money. Some people buy crack. Don't do that. But some people do. It's up to you what you spend your money on. But don't do that. That you finish the game, so much content. I did actually get to a point where I had every single quest completed, and then they added more stuff, and then I was busy, and then I fell behind. Games Workshop is a pricey hobby. You're not fucking wrong, dude. That's why I used to go to car boot sales to get mine, because couldn't fucking afford them. The funny thing is, people always consider their own perspective and not others. Like, well, no one really spends that much. You don't. Others really do. I mean, if you emphasize it heavily enough, it doesn't make it real. Like, no one really does that. Yeah, they do. Doesn't matter what tone of voice you use when you say it. It's a fact that some people spend fucking hundreds on it. And more. And it's up to them. I have to limit it because I'm on 3 different platforms already, paying for ESO Plus 3 bloody times. I don't generally buy crown crates on other servers. I'll just use the ESO Plus for that. But on my main server, when new crown crates come out, I buy a fuck ton. Mostly for the audience to be able to make fun of me because, you know, my RNG sucks. But, we do. Crossplay. Nope, not at the moment. Personal belief is Xbox and PC will have crossplay in the future. You can believe it if you want. I can give you a more accurate answer if you prefer. I wish I had that kind of scrap. Some people drop $700 a week on mobile games. They do. They're addicted to Candy Crush. Now we've got the transformation. Still no focused efforts. I have a friend on PS. Him and his wife buy 200k crowns every time they go on sale. Yep. I had a friend that used to spend at least £300 on a credit card every single time the crates came out, and then he'd double or sometimes even triple that if he was going for the Radiant Apex mounts. Never had the money, I would spend more, but Adulton bills comes first. They do come first. And then you go, do I really need the heating on, or do I really want that mount? Tough choice. I have a blanket. I'm not joking, people do. Have a good one. Laters the bash. Thank you for watching. Don't get about my blind friend, obviously. Oh, really? I thought that was... Oh. I thought that was real. I thought it was a legitimate comment. Because I was telling a real story. I thought you were too. I'm joking, by the way. But for real, my father is 64 years old and a beast at ESO with a lot of help from you. No shit, dude. That's epic. Zippity, tell him I said thank you very much for watching. Love seeing the mechanics from many other areas in the game in the Infinite Archive. I've not tried it yet. I'm getting good insight as to watching stream. There's so much fucking cool stuff in here. And it's open to add more shit too. More bosses could be added, more visions, versus, ads, whatever. Even during the PTS cycle for the Infinite Archive to start with, they added more enemies during the testing. So you never know. Whee! Game's at least not as a rip-off as Destiny 2. It's a different game anyway. The thing is, dude, most developers are quite happy with their own lore, their own rules, all that kind of stuff. But kind of slotting into the linear MMO side of the genre, making it kind of vertical progression throughout and one way or no way fits all. ESO is not like that. The devs were brave enough to make something very, very horizontal and give you an abundance of choices. In fact, the game is built upon the foundation of choice. So you can do whatever the fuck you like with any class and any race without restriction. Any class, any race, any role, do what the hell you like. The only thing they've introduced recently is class sets, so technically there's a restriction there, but we've only got 7 in the game, and there's already around 640 armor and gear sets that exist. Whether that be 1 piece, 3 piece, 2 piece, 5, whatever. There's a shit ton of customization. So possibilities are quite literally endless. If you consider how much time you've got in your life to try. He used to be discouraged because people didn't feel good enough. But your outlook on the game helped him realize none of the min-maxing matters, and he has so much fun now. That's the thing. I'm not saying that min-maxing doesn't exist in the real world when it comes to very linear designed games, or even when you're trying to comprise your own group. But people, 9 times out of 10, in this game at least, if they're trying to force you to play a certain way or else, 9 times out of 10, they're not necessarily min-maxing. They're normally just minimizing their maximum because they're forcing you to do something that you're not capable of doing or that you find uncomfortable. So you're actually becoming less effective than you could be if you're using something you are comfortable with. And 9 times out of 10, that's when they're not in your group anyway, so what difference does it fucking make? Gear sets and building different ways to play is one of the things I like about ESO. Best about ESO, yeah, it's fucking really good. That's where we will open up other possibilities such as cross progression. There's no progress. You just play. It's horizontal as fuck. Destiny was a game shooter disguised as an MMO with way too much money. It's not really an MMO though, is it? Because the groups are just 3 people. That's just an online game with a big chat window. MMOs are supposed to be massively multiplayer. You'd expect them to have much, much bigger groups. I mean, technically you can have... How much is it in a raid? Was it 6 or 8? But other games are much, much bigger. They're supposed to have like really large groups. It's got MMO elements to it when it comes to the community interaction, but Destiny's a small group game. Wooden build, please. It's Tempest. On my main channel, you're looking for Tempest. Never say never. The devs said that it won't happen anytime soon, but they have expressively left the option open for some time in the future. Nobody really wants crossplay. They just like the idea of it. People, I don't think it's even they like the idea of it. I think it's a case of it's a hot topic because it's been said a lot, and so people feel clever just talking about it all the time. I played on PS4 and PS5 for 7 years and moved to PC 2.5 years ago. No regrets. It's up to you. These are open worlds, which are pretty much why I said it was shooter-looter trying to be an MMO. I mean, it is. Same as Warframe. You can pay for ESO Plus every time you go to a platform, in my opinion. Suspension is reasonable, but subscription, I don't know. I play on all of them, and I will have ESO Plus on all of them. And again, people are in charge of their own purchases. It's up to them. But if you don't want to, then you don't have to. Which is cooler. Dude, I played the shit out of that. Probably put as many hours into that as I have this. Actually, no. Used to. Not now. And I played them both at exactly the same time as well, because they both came out 10-ish years ago. I think Warframe's now on its 11th, actually. Just can't do it all on stream. Warframe's been on stream a couple times. But it just confuses people because it's really fast paced. There's lots of stuff going on, and most people in this stream generally play this or other stuff that are related to this or similar rather than Warframe. So it's one of those, either they get it or they don't. There's no, ooh, what's this that looks fun? It's just watch it because you know what it is or switch off. But anyway, I have spoken with the devs and so have others regarding crossplay, and they did give us a straight answer. And that is, before any backseat devs try to outword this with other things that they think they know, they stated that 15 years ago, when they first built the game and its foundations and its engine that it uses and all the rest of it, they had to make some decisions. And the decisions they made then as to how they were going to make and grow the game make it very difficult for crossplay to be a thing. So they are not incapable of doing it, but because of their choices at the beginning, it will be very, very difficult, and it's not on the cards right now. They didn't say it won't ever happen, but it's definitely not anything anytime soon. Also, what you have to consider as a side effect is lots of people play on multiple different servers, and they've purchased things on multiple different servers, and if they can go from one to another, they can't have the purchase twice, or if they merge, they can't have the purchase twice, so then they'd have to say the I want my money back to millions of players. So that could be really, really tricky. But it's not a no, but it's a definitely not yet. Because MMO die faster on console. They do... Whoever told you that lied right to your face. That is a 100% made up statement. This is fucking massive. It gets full. Games inevitably, as far as MMOs are concerned, if they're new, will die if they're not on console. Console's fucking huge for MMOs. Master Race chat. Oh, wow. You fell into that trap. They saw you coming. Warcraft is one of the oldest MMOs online. One of, not the oldest. There are many games that were out even 10 years prior to it that directly replicated as far as the overall build is concerned. It's one of the most popular, yes. But there were many out way before it. Anyone know if they relax pop caps in console and steroid or laggy like never seen it before? They updated all 6 servers last year. And if you haven't been in Cyrodiil for a while, you may be pleasantly surprised if you go in now. There's a substantial difference. What have I got? Exsanguinate? That'll do. Pop lock Cyrodiil says otherwise for dying out. Yeah, it does. If it's pop locked, then it's full. Which means it's busy as fuck. I didn't know about the whole class platform thing. Thanks for information and found it really interesting. You're welcome. But again, they didn't say no, but they said definitely not at the moment. They've got other things to consider. They just updated 6 servers, so with them putting that much money into updating all the servers, hardware-wise, because that was difficult to get hold of and difficult to put together, they're not going to now completely destroy that by just doing the whole cross crap. Oh, shit. But again, never say never. They haven't said an absolute no, but they have underlined why it's not a thing at this present moment. Because that was obviously a very popular topic on the interwebs. I thought I was going to get caught by that. It missed me. Gonna have to go. Gravy, thank you for watching. Bit and cake in the chat for anyone who enters or leaves the stream. Much appreciated. We've got to get Icy Boy down this time before the Manti melts. Because last time we had the fucking 3 of them in the room. Whee! 3, 2, 1, dodge. Read that. I'm charged over repeatedly to find the brand and the product. I missed that conversation completely. That was somebody else's. Never mind. If you tag someone else, I won't read it, so that's fine. As long as you tag them at the beginning, because otherwise, some people tag them at the end, and I read the whole thing and go, oh, that wasn't for me. Greetings and salutations. Tally, how you doing on YouTube? Welcome to the stream. This MMO is almost perfect. To be fair, as far as customization, choice, and freedom of playstyle and all the rest of it, it's fucking good. I have a stupid amount of experience when it comes to MMOs on a very, very broad scale from one extreme to another. And there are very few devs that have been even remotely close to being as brave as Zos doing what they did. And it paid off. Play SWAT or Wild Guild Wars 2 to me ESO is the best MMO on the market right now. Agreed. I couldn't get into the Star Wars game. I played it very, very early on. I had beta access, all that kind of shit. Most people did. But I couldn't get into it for one simple reason. And it's not that it's a bad game, because it's not. But it's because it's not Star Wars Galaxies. Is it? Played the fuck out of it. Gave it a chance. I expected Star Wars Galaxies. And I obviously knew that wasn't going to be the case. And since it wasn't, fuck it. That, in its time, was fucking amazing. So do you have the beta monkey on PC? Yeah, should have. I don't use any of my fucking pets, dude, apart from Purple Chicken. Killed Star Wars Galaxy before the release. Yes, I know. I was there. I'm just saying, because it wasn't that, couldn't play it. Like Star Wars Galaxies way too much to play another Star Wars game that's completely fucking different. Great here. Positive things about ZOS. It's a flawed game, but the best there is in the genre. Every game is flawed because nobody releases a finished product anymore. Everyone releases everything with the intention of adding patches, whether that be to fix things or to add things. When you have something that has an abundance of accounts logging into its servers on, off every second of the day, it's never going to be perfect. But then that's a subjective point of view because someone's always going to whinge about something they don't like, regardless of whether it's a bug or not. Do you remember Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds? Yes, of course I did. The AoE Star Wars. Fallout 76 should be what ESO is, more players per lobby. Yeah, I mean, it's harder to do because of the way it's built, but I would like it to be in a position where it had more people in it. Fallout 76 is really good, actually. It released quite bad, but they fixed that nice and quick. And it's pretty solid now. I don't have enough time to bloody play it, though. I keep getting alerts saying, hey, your subscription has continued. Like, fuck, I keep forgetting to go play this bloody thing. Whee! I was at Bethesda E3 actually. Front row, VIP in Los Angeles. That was one of the most epic moments of my life. And in that event, that was when they explained the new content at the time. This is 2.19 for Fallout, and that alone, and going onwards, obviously changed it because it struggled to start with, but that completely changed it. Whee! Was too young for Star Wars Galaxies. Heard great things about it from my uncle. It was a fantastic MMO, and considering it was very, very early when the genre was in its kind of teething stages, they did a really good job of it. It was fucking fantastic. You could build absolutely anywhere. You could fly around in space, do what the fuck you wanted. It was, in my opinion, much better than a vast majority of MMOs that are out there now. And there are hundreds, but it's still way up there, one of my favorites. The trouble is, and we're not going to go too far into this because then people start forum junkying and shouting in the chat, but basically they did some changes. And those changes didn't land too well with the community. So, being an early genre, or an early entry to the genre, the developers decided to listen to their community and do exactly what the tiers requested and revert it back. And upon reverting some of that stuff back, which was better, nobody came back. Hey, we want stuff. Okay, here's your stuff. Yeah, we're not playing anymore. We just want it. And that was the side effect. It wasn't that patch necessarily broke the game, because that's too dramatic. It's a case of people asked for stuff, they got what they wanted, and then just didn't do anything with it. So the NGE stuff that hit was a lost cause. But during its time, it was a phenomenal game. You could sink hours and hours and hours into that. A full-on MMO Fallout seems interesting. Yeah, it does. You had a Zarabak? Me too. I was a Zarabak Sith with a double-ended lightsaber. Way back in the day. I think 2002? Something like that. And you could, you could pick a class that was just an entertainer. You could just go to the cantina all day, and as you progressed, you would unlock new songs to play, new dances to do, all this kind of stuff, and you'd give people buffs and they'd just give you money. If your job role or your class was to just play music and just dance at the bar, you could do that. It was mental. Bard class, no, not the ones that go out in combat and use music to do damage. You did no damage. You just entertained in safe places. That's it. It was brilliant. Has there ever been a game that was released but scrapped shortly after? Yeah, many games get scrapped. That's why I like Bethesda and ZOS so much when it comes to anything that they find a problem with on release. So Bethesda have got a really good habit of, if something isn't as good as they expect it to be on release, they'll do something about it.
Hello there.
So ESO, release was shit. Fallout 76, release was shit. What did they do? They basically grabbed it by the throat and throttled it until it worked. They made it what it is. Rather than, oh, do you know what? We just waste some money on that. We'll make another game. Fuck it. How the hell DC Universe survived? Because it is DC, that's why. Because people just want to play superheroes. Like, never knew that Swiss was my time, and I got collector's edition and recently signed up by the devs, and cheap as chips too. Yeah, again, it's not a bad game, but to me, it didn't even scratch the surface on what Star Wars Galaxies was. You can still watch some of the older videos, and if you can get your head around the fact that that is a different time now, and understand that graphics were different and all the rest of it, the gameplay itself was really fucking good. Some of the intricacies behind the crafting and everything as well. You'd never see the same weapon twice made exactly the same way. There'd be a small percentage of it that was different because someone was an extra special crafter, got some extra special materials, and had extra luck when making it. Like, you'd put down a mining facility in the middle of Tatooine, in the middle of fucking nowhere, because you scanned some resources that were really high up that nobody else has bloody got, and then you could make the most epic weapon and then fail miserably because you're missing a couple of skills or because it's just unlucky, or quite the reverse. Make the ultimate weapon. You could have the best weapon in the galaxy. You could have that shit. It existed. And it wasn't just a case of everyone gets one. No, it could be crafted so well by an individual that no one else could replicate it. It was nuts. You could set up your own droids in your house that people would just run into and go and buy stuff from. Felt the same way about Battlefront 2 was released. Oh man, do you know the problem with Battlefront? You can go first person or third person. That's the problem. They need to pick one. I understand obviously if you're in a vehicle, but you need to pick one. Because if you are first person and you want to have that authentic feel of being kind of in the zone, you can't see behind you. If you're third person, I can see if someone's 2 feet behind me. Or I can see around this corner. And that kills some of the immersiveness. I don't like the idea of it. The game's fucking phenomenal. I love it. But that part of it is a pain in the ass. Especially when it comes to PvP. People who play ESO in first person, they do. That's not my point. You have a guide called Don't Use the Wrong Fucking Mundus Stone, asking for a friend. I don't. Not yet. What did you do? Hey Marvel Midnight Sun. I haven't played that yet. It looks kind of cool. Some of the entertainment might be uncomfortable depending on the artist. With what? From the quip because of how certain YouTubers treat their viewers. With what? Tally, what are you on about? Are you trolling me? That ESO in first person, treating it like Skyrim, proceed to get trotted on in PvP for 2 weeks. The problem is, I mean, for anyone that's new to the game, you can play first person. And if you want to go around and look at the world in this particular state, you can. But if you want to go into stuff that's a little bit more difficult, or you want to go into some of the heavier story stuff, which you will eventually do, understand that you can't see your feet properly. And there's a lot of stuff on the ground that you need to get out of. So while you can still dodge roll and move out of stuff, and that's great, there is a lot of combat that involves you looking around your character. City responses. Oh, I see. I thought that was where you were going with that. I got transformation. Those physics-defying backflips, though. You mean like first-person dodge roll and you don't even flip? Except outside of it, you do. Definitely look into it, dude. Waiting for Wait, we're talking Battlefield 2, old or remake? The remake, not the old ones. The old ones I love the shit out of. But again, the whole first or third, you've got really no option when it comes to PvP, because otherwise you can't see. You're at an advantage in third person because you can see around corners. We were talking about Battlefront then, by the way. That was confusing, I know. Good game though. Graphics are fucking phenomenal. Can't argue with that. I don't like the... Right. I do and I don't. I really like flight sim type stuff. Okay? Anything that's got a spaceship that I can do barrel rolls in and shoot bad guys with, absolutely love it. That's why I sunk too many hours into Eve Valkyrie in VR. Despite the fact I played Eve for like 11 years or however long it was. The space combat or the ship combat in Battlefront, I don't like the controls. I don't think it feels very good. One of the best flight situations or flight controls or even gameplay elements of any Star Wars game were, one, Star Wars Galaxies, very good, and two, see how many people remember this, and they're gonna scream. There is a second one that goes with this, or a side one that is also just as good. Rogue Squadron for the N64. I'll allow Naboo Starfighter, but Rogue Squadron was fucking phenomenal. Played Eve. You want to do in order, like, yeah, I played the shit out of Eve. Dude, I was ruthless as fuck. I gotta get the digits right. 97.6% combat efficiency. So basically you had 2.4% chance of survival, whether you were in a group or not. I led stupid strategic groups and attacks all the time. Hunt people down like a fucking dog. You wouldn't get away. Played the crap out of it, but it's one of those games that if you stop playing, the systems are taken over too quickly by other things, and you get lost. Had it handed down to you. It was really good, man. You never got to play it? You never played Rogue Squadron? It was really good. If you can get it on an emulator or something or other, just play it. It's well worth it. Do you remember the Ace Combat games? I do, but they brought them out way too quick, way too close to each other, so they kind of went a bit sideways, but they started off really good. I haven't seen the recent or the latest ones even. The most recent ones, if you like. Are you into From Software games? Of course I am. Would you ever stream them? Already have. Remember Ace? I've read that one already. Some other games and MMOs seem to be on the same timeline, always being around. But all of a sudden, the new game, either generation comes out and blows up, and people act like it's a new concept. They do, but then lots of people see it as new because they're new to gaming. Remember, gaming for people that have been playing them for 10, 15, 20 years, maybe 30 years, none of that's new. But there are lots of new gamers. To some people, gaming's for geeks and has been for fucking years. But to those individuals, now that, you know, COD and GTA are cool and Fortnite, they want to jump on the bandwagon. Welcome in, by the way. Glad you found us. But jumping in feet first is something they're not familiar with. It looks new to them. I mean, some people like to pretend they reinvented the wheel, but other people are just... They're just ignorant to it, not on a negative sense, not trying to be malicious, but they just didn't know. Wing Commander? Fucking hell, man. So how much I got into Eve Valkyrie, although they discontinued it. When I first got the VR for the PlayStation, first 30 minutes, I was like, oh, okay, we need to take a break here, because it's a bit weird getting used to understanding that you're not actually moving. You're telling your brain that. But then, after I got used to it, I may have accidentally sat on the game for 9 hours straight without taking the fucking thing off. Don't tell anyone that. That's irresponsible, but I did. I got hooked way into it. 100% been gaming since I could walk and talk. Yeah, pretty much same here. Bit late. Crow, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. First time I played a game shooter was GoldenEye on the GameCube. It was on N64, but I'll allow it. Mind you, did they do a version for GameCube? Most twisted retro game I've ever seen I don't feel would work today, which was Conker's Bad Fur Day. I don't remember that one. Haven't played it even years. Imagine my XP and research is still ticking over. Mine is because I gave my account to my cousin. He still plays it. But I used to like 2 or 3 box with it sometimes as well. Biggest fleet I had to run was 350 people. We absolutely dominated. And the biggest fight I was in was about 1.5k people either side. It was fucking intense. And I've still got some of the old videos for it. I'm back. I hope you're still missing focus efforts. Adrea's got one, so we have got one between us. Yeah, I haven't got any. Because Zos read the stream title. We would be much further in if that was the case. Do you mind? Well, hype, die way too fast. I'm on the wrong bar. Whoops. Not very realistic sim, but was how you learned that the old biplane stalled out upside down. I mean, they do consider things like that in games, and that's the fun part. You ever do LAN parties? Of course it did. We did one that we weren't supposed to do in school. We actually went through the back folders and installed Quake 2 on the entire fucking server, so every single computer in the school could run it. It got to the point where the teacher saw it. They weren't very happy. They watched it. They were really happy and allowed us to continue doing it because it was too cool. And we ended up playing against other schools. We actually invited them to the school and allowed them one whole computer room while we used the other. It was nuts. Can you recall what focused efforts does? Why is it so important in Infinite Archive? It's important for this particular build. It increases your chance of status, and it also increases your damage of status. The damage is 500% per stack. F8 is a platform game developer. Blah, 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 blah. Zero, I don't care. Zero just Wikipedia'd the information of a game that I've never played to tell me what it's all about. I haven't played it is enough. It's fine. Ban Zero. I'm joking. It wasn't for you. Then tag the person it's for. Thanks. You're welcome. The OG level modders for Doom. Yes. Doom was mega. It still is. Excuse me. Do you know you can get Quake 2 for the PlayStation? It's on the not the premium one, might be the premium one. One of the perks for PlayStation Plus, or PlayStation Network anyway. You can download Quake 2. And revisiting that on this system was fucking weird. It was weird. We take for granted how hand-holdy games are now. Just found out that if you translated the game into another language, the blocker would pick it up. No shit. Must mean something else somewhere else. I'm glad Zero's laughing. Got all ready. We got fucking Water Boy in the room. I didn't even see it. Hey, Water Boy. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. No focused efforts on Arc 6. The game is trolling the shit out of me. How is this even possible? I think that's the worst RNG I've ever had. Not one, by Arc 6.5. And again, Adrea's only got one. Devs are like, stop playing fucking Infinite Archive. You don't need to show it to your audience anymore. Yes, we released it last year. Shut up and go play something else. That's what they're doing. They don't want you to see the good stuff. Not true. Did you play Quake Champions? Yes, I did. I actually played that against one of the Zos devs. Played that against Dom. He's the web dev. Devs are dead quiet most of the days. Make your own. Make your own games. Got an insane game. And the next one. When people say that, I was going to finish your sentence, but I'm not going to. When people say that, I usually end up getting shit. So you jinxed it. How am I dead? I'm blocking. Oh. 31k apparently. 3 block. Block didn't work. Brilliant. I still have issues because of how rough early games were. I remember no saves. Yeah, that's normally a conversation starter. But yeah, you didn't used to be able to save games. Make your own games. Kind of sounds like a Group Finder. Imagine that. Yuri, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. That's where you would sit on the floor with a glass of Council Pop for 7 hours straight, trying to get to the last boss in Sonic the Hedgehog with no continues and no lives left. And you're up against Dr. Robotnik for the first time. You don't know what mechanics he's got. And he one-shots you and it says, bad luck, game over. That was how games were. So, oh my god, I got killed. What the fuck? You didn't lose anything. Then, start again. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. I'm having a memory card for the piece of paper taped to it with your name on it. Did you just die to the war boy? Dude, he's bugged. I was blocking it. It didn't work. Very late for the class. Sorry, Sensei. You need to sit on the edge of the map. Title should have been a no-focused effort run. Imagine that hindsight. And it's not a no-focused efforts run anyway, because Adrea's got 1. I don't know why he died to Water Boy. That was unusual. Wouldn't normally die there. Game over is a meme now for a reason. Yeah, but unfortunately it doesn't hit home. Because most people that see it don't actually get it. They don't understand it because they weren't there. So, rip. Let's go again. He was in a roll dodge? Yep, that's buggy, dude. The big AoE, don't even bother trying to roll dodge it. Just block it. I have reported it multiple times. Doesn't mean they haven't seen it. Of course they've seen it, but obviously they've got other things to do. Especially with the event coming up. But, it is a bug. His telegraph shouldn't kill you when it pops if you're dodge rolling, but it hits you before you finished it, and it still hits you sometimes when you're inside of it. It's fucked up. The Marauders in general, all 3 of them, have desync issues when it comes to their light attacks and their main spread and AoE attacks. They're quite hard to interact with outside of a full block. I did block, and it failed, so whatever. Again, while that's frustrating, they could have had a lot more bugs in here. Introducing something this in-depth, with so many different enemies, so many different bosses, and so many different variables to consider per fight with all the different verses and visions that could completely fuck up the whole game. They didn't do too badly. It'd be nice when the other stuff is fixed, but it is what it is. Whee! That's a spell fucker. Seen you. Trying to get me. Have a heal. Nope. Sure, buggy versus not bugging infinite is still impressive considering the size of it. That's pretty much what I said. You just reworded it. Power creep. But yes, it is. Grab an artsy. Done? Fuck for that. That was a horrible round.
Don't forget to make your choice before traveling.
Unforgiven's so late today. Did your dog eat your homework again? Humans need strife. If Zos fixed everything, it wouldn't go. It would go the way of Star Wars. Hope not. It's a problem. With a game this large, you're always going to have issues somewhere. Someone's going to find a feature that they didn't intend, and it will have to be altered or fixed. Prior to, I think it was prior to update 39? Maybe 38. Prior to those, anyway, they had, if we imagine we're in that time, and say currently, they had 27 million lines of code. Obviously, there's a crap ton more now. It's fucking huge. And any one adjustment could fuck up so many different things in so many different areas of the game. If the game was perfect, Reddit would find something to complain about. That's what it's for. You don't get real information from there. You sate your need for tears online. Dog ate your focused efforts. Fucking ate mine as well. Tell your dog to cough up. Make it eat some grass or something. Spit the fucker out. I mean, stuff is still dying, obviously. But, fuck, we haven't had it yet. Infuser! Oh, that explains why they're healing. Have a heal. Whee! Mighty Bash. I saw that explosion. But as Jerry Springer found his guests. I mean, even if he didn't, it'd be a good place to look. Some of them are just super satisfying. And we haven't got the stuff we need. Why are they still alive? Oh, it's the shards. Ignore me. Speaking of unintentional features, the skill on Laser Sork applies the 3 statuses. Is there any new on that? Skill on Laser Sork that applies the 3 statuses. Is there any new on that? What do you mean, is there any new on that? What are you after? Say what you're trying to say, Peak. That doesn't make a lot of sense. News. What do you mean? Regarding... I'm familiar with the skill you're talking about. What do you mean, any news? In reference to what? What's the problem? It's wild. Yeah, we've been unlucky with the bloody visions today. State of effects from the LAR starts to hit on first tick. Let Peak answer for himself, because that was the person that was talking. I'm assuming that might be the case, but I want to make sure, which is why I asked. He's also going to hate the response to this. Peak is called Power Creep, by the way. This is his real name. Doesn't share it online, but this is his real name. There's going to be a change as to his meant to reply with duration. No. Here's the answer you're not going to like. It's in the video. Put Infinite Sork in the chat. I spoke about that in the video because I went and asked them directly before I made it. And to confirm to people, I explained all about it there. I got dead to a meteor. What the fuck? 31k. Amber, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I figured that was where you were going with it, but I wanted to make 100% certain, because otherwise we could be a long time answering questions that weren't asked. But I already noted it in the video because I did ask them. Watch, I just wanted to know if there's an update on it. There is no need for an update because the statement was absolute. They're happy with it. They don't see it as a problem. Outside of that, you won't find out anything as far as adjustments to the game are concerned unless they announce it. And we've just now got the most recent patch, so we won't hear anything for a while. Currently, they are happy with it. They don't see it as a problem. So the video still stands. This is where you get a patch tomorrow saying, haha, we nuked it. Because Peak Gamers decided that instead of listening to the information in the video, he wanted to double question it. Love how strong elemental sensitivity is, though. It's beautiful DPS. Please don't bring that up and use that. It was enough. Defo was, I promised. It's not the skill that does the damage. It's the fact that you constantly reapply status. That's all. But yeah, it's supposed to be duration based and it fires off of the initial cast. It has done for a long time, but I wasn't going to release any videos with it in unless they were going to change it. So I did ask them, I did double check, and I did state why I think it's a problem. Because it is. And they decided they're happy with it. They don't see it as a major issue. The only place it really is an issue is in the Infinite Archive, and that's very specific content and doesn't really affect other places. However, it is something that can be completely abused versus its intended design, so I made sure that I raised it as an issue to them, and they don't find it an issue at the moment. Doesn't mean they won't change it, but at the moment, It's not on the cards. Shit! Fucking hell, man. What the fuck was that? Oh, Andrea's dead. I had to stand there and just let everyone blow up. Spellfucker! Oh, that's not nice. I'm gonna kite for a minute. I can come around and put the dots on you again. Haha! Shit! Oh, that was fucking dirty. I think that was 2. Spellfucker just landed on my feet. That grants a teammate 2 focused efforts. No, I won't get any. My armor's broken. Rip. The fight was going well then, and then I fucked it up. Right on my feet. They anticipate which way you're going, and they catch you mid-dodge roll as well. Dude, I'm repairing. Don't pull anything. Shit. Had to Google it, but played Avatar Mud endlessly in the 90s. Why don't I know what that is? Sweet, I'm going to carry on spamming it. There you go. You can. That's why the video is there. If it was going to be changed, if it was completely broken and not going to work out, I wasn't going to release it. But they did it for a whole patch. They let it be a thing. They updated status damage. They still let it be a thing. I questioned it. I double-checked based on explaining why I think it's broken in lots of different areas. And again, they responded with, we're happy with it for now, but thanks. Oh, you mean that was an acronym. My bad. I thought you meant specifically a name for a game. Whee! To use a dungeon. No, I understand now. I misread it. I thought you meant that was a name for a bloody game. Like, I don't remember anything being called that. It's been a very long day. Like Mud? Which game is called Mud? Oh shit. Spell fucking juice! Oh, that's nasty. He's got to go. He's got to go. Bear in mind, this would be a lot quicker. We've got 2 spellfuckers. If I actually got focused efforts, but nope, the game is denying it. He's going to get me. Come around. Oh no! I saw him aiming at me. Little fucker. Did you see that? He did a squat. Why are you over-explaining something? Bad content. We already figured out, I know. I just didn't realize that it was using the acronym. I thought it was literally a name for a game for a second. Rude? Who's rude? You, Amber? Oh, he's got the fucking transformation again. The first straw, I read that already. I did catch up. I didn't say hi to Amber. Here's a button. Dinner time, have fun, dude. Thank you for watching. A bit and cake in the chat for anyone who wins or leaves the stream. You know I was around with text-based MMOs and shit, right? And played the shit out. Shh, don't tell the teachers though, we were doing that in school. The affected team hates me because they keep dying on our cases. Okay, so here's a tip, don't be dead. In fact, here's a better one. Put SG in the chat for Stone Garden. That will teach you all the mechanics you need to know in a fairly simple manner, so you should be able to absorb everything and not be dead. You can say that even online, lots of EVE players played most too. Yeah. Especially, yeah, because a lot of them was the older ones were space-based actually. Oh my god, what in the fuck was that called? There was one I played relentlessly, and I can't remember what the hell it was called now. Played it when I was about 12, maybe 13. We used to ship shit from one place to another. Some trader type one. Federation. It wasn't Federation. No, Zero. Not that. FIFA. Fuck off. Fucking FIFA. I remember it being based on trading. Like cargo ships and shit like that. Cannot remember for the life of me what it's called. It might be called something different in the US. Because you know how Sega and Genesis are the same thing, but they have different names. And then some games like Lander was not called Lander in the US. What the fuck? I don't know. It's escaped me. I can't remember what the fuck it was called. But there was a really popular one when I was in high school. You know the skill that says lasts a day when you use it? No, because none of them should last a day. Do you have a name for it? My brain keeps telling me something completely different, which is not it. So, I can't think of it. Elite? No. What, Elite Dangerous? No. That's a spaceship game. That's not a text-based one. Played the shit out of that, though. We're talking years ago. We're talking like 30 years. Nearly 30 years. Maybe about 25. It's more than 25. I have to ask my mates from school and see if they remember. My brain isn't triggering any responses. Guess you liked Elite Dangerous. I did. It was pretty cool. I was on AOL servers. I think it might have been. That does ring a bell. And fucking AOL was basically the only thing then. Remember that being a search engine? I don't know if it still is, but it was popular as fuck then. You used to put a disk in your machine and allow your modem to connect to it and all sorts. But the school used to use it. That was when the internet was new. Or at least publicly. Someone used it and said 24 hours. He froze in place and had a huge damage mitigation. No, I'd have to know exactly what the skill is called. It's gonna be something really obscure that isn't documented on the internet, isn't it? It's just in someone's shed somewhere. Andrea, how are we on almost Arc 7 with no focused efforts on my part? With this really awkward grab bag of buffs. We've got 15% increase to direct damage. No focused efforts. Are you fucking serious? This is not right. AOL, but I worked for AOL, the Warner at the time, and had access. No shit. Dude, that used to be... I remember the discs used to get through the letterbox. No focused efforts must be April Fools. Maybe the title was April Fools Unforgiven. Did you consider that? Maybe I knew I wasn't going to get any. Ha ha. So I finished at home pressing buttons. He is. Good BM, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. This is the worst RNG run we have ever had. So that's saying something. Bell fucker. I'm not going anywhere near him. I haven't even had any transformations. Not one. Title is a lie. No, the title is a joke. It's April Fool's Day, Unforgiven Carpet. No lies are lies on April Fool's Day. They are just jokes. Only counts till midday anyway. Can't tell jokes on the internet, remember? You can, you're just not allowed to. People don't like it, but you can still do it. Whee! Well, thanks for having me. You gotta go? No problem at all. Thank you very much for joining. Massively appreciate it. Bit and cake in the chat. Even Peaks. Thank you for watching. Much appreciated. I know, we give him shit. Not as much as Zero, though. Zero gets all the shit. Uh-oh. Oh, that's risky. I've got too much aggro. Way too much. We got peppered from shots. Ah, venomous arrow, spheres. Oh, they're not being interrupted. Bollocks. Uppercut from somewhere else. Thank you for the fart. Much appreciated. That was a really awkward pull. Battle Cat's horrible anyway, but infusers and all sorts. Rip. Yeah, it's pretty much over. You're used to it. Okay. I was going to say I'll take that, but I think that's your line. Oh dear. Thank you for the fart. I got wrecked by Battle Cat. So this room here, look at what's going on, because obviously we've got time to look now. You built them up, it happened. That infuser there, if it is not interrupted, the whole room will just keep getting healed and you will be there for a really long time. But the shards keep spawning and they have to be interrupted, and the Bullwalker's in the room, which has to be blocked all the time, so there's a big clusterfuck of shit there. However, if you can slow burn down the infuser, it takes the heal out of the room. So that saves issues. But if you can't, then you're fucked. Total Master does heal a bit, but nowhere near as much as the infuser does when he enraged them. Zywood, Necroblast, Bones, and Archer be buffed by Unleash Ritualists, or are they considered pets? Yes. It's even in the video. Cultist in the chat. I think it was Cultist. That there. It's actually on the build. Boing! And yes, they're pets. Let's try that again. I think we've got to go soon anyway, because our lives are just falling out from underneath us. From a series of unfortunate events. And my RNG sucks. So remember that person that said, oh, if you don't get to focused efforts by Arc 2, leave? No, if you don't get them by Arc 7. Technically, that's not true. That means we're going to get them soon. We'll just get them all at once. But it could have been quicker. We're never going to get RNG like we had the other night, before the patch landed. I will keep that in mind next time I get to Arc 7. Yeah, brilliant. So, Ninjas, happy Monday. Nathan, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I am running a bit late today. We were going to go for a long run in Infinite Archive. Hoping that we'd get focused efforts along the way so we could speed it up a bit. And only one of us has got one. So, that sucked. Good run. Lots of loot and shit, but not lucky. Still go bang though. What boy broke as well. The Marauder killed us. Spellfucker. No. Where'd he put it? Ooh, there it is. Use mouse and keyboard to control, dude. I use controller myself. Well, I'm on console, so you have to use a controller. But on PC, to play on every server, I generally just plug the controller in. I can play mouse and keyboard. Played MMOs for fucking 25 years. It's not a problem. But there's no point in me swapping. Because I play on every single server, and 4 servers out of the 6 require a control pad, just plug it in. Same game. Always play solo with a companion. That's not solo. You mean you don't play with other humans? Companion counts as a group member. That's why it comes up as duo on the Infinite Archive. But yeah, most people do play on their own with a companion, or they play with another person. Most groups are 1 or 2. I finally got a transformation after all that. Can you believe it? Look, about time. 1 transformation at Arc 7 almost. If you haven't done it already, Magma Shell. I think you have. Spell fucker. He can die straight away. 3, 2, 1. Stun. Three, 2, 1. Synergy. Yes, you can time that. They're on 20-second timers. The Discord you have that I can join. I do have a Discord, but it is tied directly to a Patreon perk. So the Discord channel is private for Patreon supporters only. But the first perk, the earliest one, the cheapest one you can get, is the one that will give you access to the basic channels for it, yes. Outside of that, one that's open to everyone, nope. Much more personal for people then if I can scale it. Patreon link, thank you Amber, much appreciated. I think it's been 5 years or 6 years I've had that. A few. Check on both chat to make sure I answered everything. I think I did. Dre, do you know how much faster this would be if we actually had good RNG? Could you imagine it? Should we pretend that it exists? Fucking game. Oh, dear oh dear. Boss round. I hope you've got magma shell because I'm going to get wrecked by the dragon on this one because I don't have any defensive bits and pieces for it. Oh, magical madness. That's actually pretty good. Repair. Charge. That'll work. It's all gone to shit. You're not wrong, mate. The dodgy one. Can you pay yearly? You can actually, yeah. It's monthly. You lucky bastard. Yeah, you can go monthly or yearly. If you go monthly, I would never recommend anyone sign up until the beginning of the month. Lucky for you were there. Because it's per calendar month. If someone joins on like the 30th, they have to pay again the next month straight away. But if it's yearly, yeah, just straight up. They added that, I think maybe a year and a half ago. As a bit of a feature. It does make things a lot easier. I think it's cheaper as well. Boing. Not another Thoad. She's so sarky. That was pretty good. As if Adrea has got the fucking Iron Atro transformation. I'm glad he has, because that is God mode on that particular build, but still, I have not had that happen yet. Or did I have it happen once? No, I haven't. You have. Oi, yay! That was fucking close. Have a heal. Oh, hello. No laser for you. Fuck me, it's still alive. No. If join at some point between this month and next. Nice! See you there. Oh shit. It's not going anywhere. Can't convince my husband to pay Patreon for me until we can go back to work and pay for myself. How's that working out for you? Have you convinced him yet? I didn't block. Should have done. Rip. Don't look left. I know. Too tired to not look left. Thank you for the fart. You know how I died? I stood in stupid and stayed there. An actual legitimate death. You have to call it like it is. If it's bullshit, it's bullshit. That was not bullshit. I stood in it. No, not yet. Fucking rip. Thank you for the fart. You'll never hear that in any other stream. You never hear someone just openly say thank you for the fart. Don't be dead. I'm trying not to be. I'm not standing up. The laser's gonna land on my head. Okay, I'm up. Thank you, Adrea. That was a mega res. That deserves a focused effort. Oh my god. Fireall, please. Full send. Can be tricky, me. Well, you see, there is a purple chicken that dances. Yeah, that's a tricky one. How do you convince someone of that? Hey, I need to spend loads of money. Why? Because the purple chicken dances on the screen for 3 seconds. Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, you wouldn't. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Do that. That's a win button right there. You're welcome, by the way. Oh shit. Is your main character just the first character you made or the one that you've played the most? I know, you don't have favorites. You didn't ask favorites, you said main. So I can answer that one. Both. The answer is yes to both. First one I picked and the one I've done the most on. Because it was the first one I picked, that's the one I do all the quests on anyway. This is shit. This is absolute shit. I'll take the magic because I'm struggling to try and find new damage bonuses. But look at this shit. What is this board? I haven't got Juffy unlocked, which is really rare for this far in. I have got the Atro unlocked and I have got the ice one unlocked, but I've only seen it once. Chance bonuses, stam recovery bonuses. It's trash. As bingo cards go, this one is shit. Absolute shit. Have you tried harder to get good? Have you tried harder to get good bonuses? Not really. I probably should. They got like 1 million health now, and I've got no focused efforts, and they'll still melt. They'll still go down, look. Once your ticks start going over, there's nothing you can do. Look, it's effortless. But with focused efforts, they would have died about 17 seconds ago. A good stack and it's all over. It's designed that way anyway. So it will scale with the content. The further you go, the more health they have, the more booms go off. They're just going to die fast. If you can stack the bonuses, it's fucking mad. Nope. Big heavy on you. Did I kill it? Apparently not. They're gonna go boom any second. 3, 2, 1, bang. Woohoo! Have a heal. Surprisingly tanky in that stack then. That went really well. Been gone from the game for like 10 months and just realized I have to change most of my gear. You don't have to change most of your gear. It's only if you're chasing a certain build and it needs to be adjusted. Do what you want. There's no best in this game. There's so many different possibilities. If it's working for you, keep at it. Or try something else. It's very rare that something would drastically change an entire setup unless you were using something that was broken. They had to really, really change it. That'll do. Should have picked the eye up actually. Never mind. Please don't get more order. Getting late. My voice is going. Good stack, dude. They're gonna go bang. Here they go. As soon as that triggers, it's a domino effect. For the old days with proc builds being OP. Do you know why they were in PvP? Because people were stupid. Wait, I'll explain. So what happened is, back then, proc sets did not crit. They removed the ability to crit. So you would go up against people in PvP with triple proc sets. They would all trigger at the same time. And the enemy would die very, very fast. They died because they stacked impen, like most PvPers do. What does that do? Protects you against crits. They were putting all of their stats into crit protection, and they were being hit by something that can't crit. So instead, if they'd have just packed more flat resistances, they would have had a straight counter. Mad, right? Boing. It literally was as simple as that, but because the screaming was so loud, people blamed the sets being too powerful. So it was just really, really easy to just stack the fuckers and take advantage of stupid. That was literally the only problem. Then they upgraded the proc sets and made them crit, which you would think, ooh, now they're going to be even stronger. No, they're the same strength, and they can be stronger, but since people were packing in pen and didn't change their builds, they by default got resistance against the new stuff. And that is how you understand balance, while some other people pretend it doesn't exist. Bullshit. It's how you build versus what's hitting you. But yeah, I remember that shit. That was funny as fuck. I went against someone in Gratwood on Murder of Fire. Bear in mind, Murder of Fire, if you ignore the rest of the build, the skills, the weapons, blah, 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 blah. Essentially, it is Red Mountain, Unfathomable Darkness, and Vulcan Scoria. And his Nightblade was trying to hit me with Viper Tremor Scale shit. And he jumped me with Teleport Strike, as most Nightblades do. I knew it was coming. So what I did is I put down my Caltrops and my Eruption at the time, and my wall, I think it was a Wall of Elements or something, so 3 dots. I put them on the ground, and I held block. He went invisible near a way shrine, Teleport Striked me, and when he landed on my block, all 3 procs went off at once, because the dot triggers it, your weapon damage triggers it, your damage generally triggers it. They all went off at once and one-shot him. You know what it said? Oh, I'm a bit rusty. No. You tried to use a win button, and block defeated it. And their proc criteria after a while. No. The old PvP days of full groups all stacking procs. They still do it. They still do it. Proc stuff is still really, really good. I mean, they did alter some of the stuff on how it staggers, but you can still, there's like a second apart from them now, rather than all firing at the same time. But it's still very, very impactful, especially if someone's not paying attention. Nelly Serendipity, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. We've got a raid, people. If you're not following Nelly, fix your life and go and follow her. Don't be pretty much. Dude, it's entirely up to you. You don't have to. But there's a lot to fucking see anyway. It's hard to do one thing one day and one thing another and feel like you haven't missed out on something. There's just so much shit. It's Nelly, not Neil. I have made that mistake before. I have called her Neil once. Apparently her name is not Neil. Oh dear. I'm trying not to shout too much for 2 reasons. 1, everyone's fucking asleep. And 2, my voice is going horrendously. Teach us things. I can't teach you anything. I'd love to teach you about focused efforts, but guess what? I can teach you something. It doesn't fucking exist. I haven't got one. I haven't got one. PvP got to relearn after so many updates away from it. Not really. There's not a huge amount that would have changed for you, playstyle wise. A couple of skills here and there, a couple of sets here and there, but nothing game changing. Brings me something I heard hearing about PvP in the community. There is a Tarnished Nightmare being exploited due to how hard it hits. To me, it sounds more like whining due to people not knowing how to counter it. 9 times out of 10, that's the case. Focused effort does not exist. Here we go. See, again, no fucking focused efforts. Suck feet. Haven't had focused effort in 7 arcs. None. Fucking none. That is the worst RNG I've ever had. The worst. It's going to be fucking mad when I get one, though. Because it's going to be too late and I'm going to have to leave. So that... What? Sorry, what was that response? I have no idea, dude. There's a raid and lots of shit going on. If you missed it, it's tough, Zero. Oh, dear. You should open your ears more better. I think you said something about whinging. And I said, yeah, that's mostly the case. Most of the time, it's people don't know how to counter stuff and they blame the fact that they can't. More betterer? Yep. Much more betterer. Anyways, like, watch streamers suffering. It is suffer because we're using something that is designed to work hand in hand with each
Drinks
other.
all around.
And certain perks make it even more better. Even more better. And while that's not make or break, it is nice to see, and we're not seeing any of it. It's shit. Absolute shit. Yeah, Zero, open your ears. Yeah, otherwise I'll be rude. Die? What the fuck? How was your stream, by the way, Nelly? Was it mega? Did you kill everyone in the back of the face? Again? Also, are you excited for Amsterdam? I already asked that question in my stream yesterday, but are you excited? Not long now. All the PvP-ness. See, that's how it's done. Ridiculously. It's gonna be bonkers. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get around though. Well, I do. I've got a couple of things to do. But I've got to be backwards and forwards quite a lot on the first couple of days. Might have to get a helicopter. That's a joke, by the way, people. There's no such thing. Helicopters are only for the movies. They don't actually... You don't think someone spinning and going... is going to fly, do you? Don't be so stupid. Positive, happy, and giggly. Giggly. I died. Fuck. Helicopters don't... No, they don't exist. They're not real. They're just giant gnats. Paddleboard on the canal. Yes. That'll work. Sounds like you. Just wing it. No, it's a conspiracy. It is a conspiracy. They don't really exist. You can get hella planes. You can't get helicopters.
Drinks all around.
Wonder what they'd taste like. Full Sub-Zero. Dead again. While Andrea carries the fuck out of me. Did a Spellfucker get me? Bastard did as well. Ground pound from the Bone Colossus. That shouldn't be facing at me. And Spellfucker Juice killed me in 3 ticks. Thank you for the death. I'm losing my fucking voice. I won't be able to speak by the time I get to Amsterdam. I have no voice left. Think about it, you have never actually seen a helicopter in real life, right? Nobody's ever seen one. Or been inside one. No, you haven't. You were inside a heliplane. They just called it a helicopter to trick you. It didn't have... The rotor blades don't make it fly. Once you're inside, you can't see that. It flaps. Like a bird. The heliplane. Now you know. Look it up. It's true. Too many people go to Wikipedia and go, no, you're lying. Don't know, do you? Can't imagine you just standing there not speaking. I'm white because it's weird. It's weird meeting loads of people. Once I'm comfortable, it's fine. But to start with, fuck knows. Especially when you have that awkward conversation with someone where you're like, hey, how you doing? And they walk off and you walk off and then, what do you do now? That shit. It's almost as if it's April the 1st. It's almost as if it's that, but that's only for you, because for me, it's April the 2nd. So joke's on you. Maybe all smiley. That's what I'm terrible at small chat. I fucking hate small chat. I fucking hate it. How you doing? Yeah, not too bad. You? Yeah, no one cares. We do really, but we don't know what to do next. You get out of the basic English pleasantries. You go past the niceties. And now what? Bar. That's what. To the fucking bar. How you doing? Not too bad. Bar? Yeah, let's go. Done. You'll be talking all fucking night. What have I heard? Zos has made 2 billion on ESO in 10 years. Doesn't that seem low on anyone, or is it just me? Where is your source of information? Where'd you get it from? Also bear in mind, that might be profit. They spend too. Gotta get some packing done, dropping a lurky. No problem. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for the raid as well. What day are you there, by the way? You don't have to answer that, but if you do, fair enough. I know what dates the things are, but people get there at different times. Whee! Ask a question after lurking. See, that's how you keep people watching. I'm lurking. Okay, here's a question. People do that when I finish the stream as well. I'll finish the stream. I'll say bye, everyone. And someone in the comment section, not the comment section, someone in the chat will go, hey, Zai, just before you go. No, I've already gone. Fuck off. There's an article floating around the internet related to the 2 billion. Yeah, floating around. Yeah, but what's your source of information? Like, where's it coming from? From another couple of YouTubers. Okay, so not actually from Zos. They get a pinch of salt then. Depends on what you compare it to. If you compare it to most 2 billion just FIFA 23, team last year just that one game, and then no. Well, the thing is, information like that is usually pretty broad, and it doesn't necessarily consider that that might be raw profit, or it might be the overall amount from start to finish, not including how much they take and how much they spend. There's lots of things to consider. You just have to bear in mind where the information comes from. If it comes from Zots, fair enough. But again, read the small print. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. How much? Oh, I didn't see the flame shaper. I think it's over, Andrea. I'm failing hard. Fucking tired. It's 1:45 in the morning. No focused efforts. 1:45. What the shit? Did I read that? Yes, I did. Also, do you know how much money 2 billion is? Like, in actual pennies? That's phenomenal. It's a lot of money. If you consider lots of movies make several hundred million, I guess it might be lower than I expect, since they're kind of enough and smart enough to keep the base game price low, as well as discount the DLCs and chapters all the time. I mean, again, there's other things to consider when that number's being thrown out there. Like, how raw is that number? Does that mean that's how much they made on top of after they've spent everything? Or is that how much it made overall, not excluding expenses, including staff and all the rest of it? Development cost and how much is made might not necessarily line up exactly as you think. If it's how much they've got left, like how much they've got spare, that's different. Even movies can make like 100 mil, 200 mil, whatever. I mean, that's, by now standards, that's pretty low, but still a lot of money regardless. If it's just profits over amount spent, exactly. But who knows? Talk about customer spend, meaning it probably doesn't. Probably. Use the word probably. That means not necessarily absolute. Probably doesn't include box sales similar, but just Crown Store buys, since that's what we talk about was. If that's 2 billion from the Crown Store, again, that's not absolute information, but hypothetically, if that was the case, that's about right, probably. I would imagine that people do spend that much money on crowns. Beer is £50 a pint in Amsterdam to make up for the terrible 2 billion profit. How much is it in Amsterdam? Like, the average for... I know it's vague, but the average for a pint. I know you can't say that for the whole UK, because it depends on where you are, but Amsterdam specifically, when you're in the Netherlands. Are they expensive? And high feed to streamers, not even close. We don't get paid to do our job. You pay our job. You watch adverts. I was at Morning Gates. So who were you screaming at to lose your voice? I've been screaming at everyone today. Hello, motherfucker. Shady Milkman, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the res, by the way. I got wrecked. Lurking at work, fair enough. Profits generally are for expensive. They are, but we've got 2 different chats going on and they're getting crossed. Don't worry, I know how business works. I run one. I just mean the information is not necessarily as straightforward as people would think it is. Unless they do state otherwise. This is gonna fucking hurt. Fucking McForearms? I did scream at fucking McForearms. He got me. I know he didn't. Fucking McForearms didn't get me. Water boy, he got me. Fucked me up. I love watching your streams. Thank you very much, Relentless. Much appreciated. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. That shield is bonkers. Saves a lot of hassle. Garen Returned and Kalurian hit like fucking steam trains. I didn't even use an extra buff, dude. Should have done. I thought I did. Obviously not. Team Daddy Matty clip where Matt gone Skull's Tiri? No. Gotta take credit for instigating it. Come on. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. No focused efforts. They want to give me a 3rd recovery bonus. Are you fucking high? No focused efforts by 7, 2, 3. Not one. What the hell? I disagree. Fuck this. We could continue, but there is, at this point, not enough hours in the night to continue. Fuck it, we're leaving. No focused efforts. Now, to be fair, the group did get one. Adrea got one, but that is the worst I've ever seen. The complete polar opposite of what happened the other night where we had 4 each. It was around €3. You Googled it. Congratulations. Is there anyone that lives there that knows? 350 to 650. See, that's different. That's double. Look at what you've done, Zos. You made Zai sad. I'm not sad. I'm tired. Right, people. I have to go. So, first of all, if you're not following on Twitch, hit the button. It's fart. Hit the button. It's free. If you're not following on YouTube, it's called subscribe. Hit the button. It's free. If you're not following on socials, there are links for socials for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. The website is zonedagamer.com. They're all free. And the stuff that isn't free is Throne merch, Patreon, and Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. But tomorrow will be a short stream because I need to get ready to do stuff and things. So there. Bye-bye.
That the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in